Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper of Viperland, and obviously we start with two big Heckin' resubscriptions. We got a 61 month from Jude. We got a 65 month, was it? 65, right? 65 from Grim. Jeez, hot damn. Hot damn. Obviously, thank you both. It's good that you can be here tonight, Jude. Sorry there's so many nights you can't be here if you want to. So many Labyrinth spoilers. Just so many Labyrinth spoilers. Just so many. Like, so many. But, and specifically spoilers I wouldn't want to spoil for you. Yeah, no worries. Either you'll catch up eventually, or we'll beat it eventually, and you know, whichever works. Also, hey Birdie, Grim, Jude, Ramen, how's everyone doing? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. I was messing around with photo mode before. Figured I'd start with something besides Ryza in an A pose, you know. Yeah, so I think we did all the crafting we were going to do for the moment. And our quest was setting us here. So let's go there. I don't know if this is... Technically this might be our closest point, but I'm going to go to this one. Arbitrarily. Going to that one. Aw, thank you, Birdie. Little OG crew. Yeah, we got... We've had a bunch of people over the years that are here most of the time. And it varies depending year to year, but like there's, you know... As we've proven, Mitz is always there in the background. Mitz may not always be in chat, but Mitz is omnipresent. Mitz is always there. That's just Mitz's superpower. To always be there. With Sword barely lagging behind. It's insane. Insane. Yeah, Mitz is just always watching. I can't believe... I mean... Clearly, all it takes is the right video at the right time to get somebody hyped for a game. Because I went from having 100% orange juice chilling in my Steam library for years to having plans to play it and having purchased it for the mod squad for Friday. Of course, Birdie, of course. I didn't mean to leave you out of that. It's just from the sheer numbers hours list, it blows my mind sometimes. You're here very often, and you're always wonderful to have. Same with everyone, like, oh, meant to hit triangle. Well, we're gonna pretend I blocked chat, right? We're gonna just pretend I blocked it instead of definitely not blocking it. Definitely not blocking it. Oh, it's gonna be so... It's absolutely gonna be equal parts confusing, confounding, infuriating, and adorable. Nichols, true. What's the third? We've got Labyrinth, we've got... Oh, that's true. See, Dokapon. Dokapon is a beast unto itself. Dokapon is well known, for those who don't know, Dokapon also fits into the like Mario Party-esque board game style game, but is well known to be a friendship ruiner. Like, well known. To the point where like they print it on the box, I believe. It's very well known. Yeah. It's... Because, like, don't get me wrong, 100% orange juice seems chaotic and crazy, and, you know, it looks like you can definitely, like, the goal is still to win, and you're trying to screw over the other people, but, like, I think it's partially because Dokapon games last so long, and the ways you can screw people over are so massive. Oh, sorry, Birdie, I missed that bit. Hold on. I got caught up in oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a really bad, like, downward spiral of stuff. I hope you can catch up at some point, and I hope work gets a little less stressful, either because of more sleep or in spite of it. I've never successfully finished a game of Dokapon, but the group I played it with had a rule of what happens in Dokapon stays in Dokapon. You don't bring that hatred outside the game, otherwise we can't be friends anymore. You can hate someone in the game, but you can't bring it out. This is May 9th. Oh, I forgot it was getting released. Okay. No sleep makes it very hard, yeah, I agree. I actually totally forgot Dokapon was getting any redoing. such a... Dokapon is like League of Legends in that it's not exactly, but like that I love the core systems of what it does. Like Dokapon as an idea is really cool. It's like a big multiplayer JRPG, but it also really wants you to screw over your friends and gives you so many tools to do that with. So many tools to do that with. I had a bit late, I want to say last summer, where I just couldn't sleep well to save my life, and it was not fun. It's not fun. Yeah, that's the thing, like, even Mario Party games don't go on too long. And even in the Misshapen Share video, he's like, okay, turn off these settings to make the 100% Orange Juice games not last a year and a half, and you'll be set. So it's like, cool, we know the ways to not have it like, oh, it's all... It's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. It's like a D&D campaign where you're not allowed to cooperate. Like, you can go off and, like, farm up something for hours, and all it takes is somebody who farmed a slightly better thing or gets a slightly better roll of the dice to, like, steal it from you and send you back to having nothing. Like, it's so... Credit where it's due, though. Dokapon has one of the most fun catch-up mechanics. If you truly are getting dicked over, Dokapon may have one of the best catch-up mechanics with the Darkspawn. Really lets you just go a ham on revenge. Which then makes everyone hate you, even though you were in last up to like a few seconds ago. It's awful. Everything is built around hatred. It looks adorable. The game looks so cute, and the premise is such an interesting one. It's like it's like a Mario Party RPG where you can level up classes and get gear and stuff. And it takes place on a map that looks shockingly like a real map of the world, you know. But man, the hatred. It's actually fueled by hatred. 100% Dokapon is a game fueled by hatred. But that'll be fun. Totally fun. Yeah. I'm gonna keep hitting up. I didn't even play any more Delve. But I'm still gonna keep hitting up for the map for some reason. Not Delve, Dredge. Delve is the League in Path of Exile. Dredge is a husband horror fishing league. Both good, very different though. Oh, I blocked that in time, game. Okay, not that one. That one got me square in the back. Very clearly punched me in the back. Don't think I've seen that one. That one doesn't ring a bell. The title and a half. Yeah. I feel like that's the type of game that, like, I know that they say no press, bad press. But when the only press you get is your title and you don't have a game to back it up, sometimes no press can still be bad press. Let's heal Claudia, who's dying. And then blow this guy up. I forgot we just had a boatload of items we could just chuck at any time now. And like, if there was somehow like a great game under there, then hey, maybe drawing some eyes to it would be exactly what they needed. But if all you did is make a game for headlines, and you didn't make, you know, a game, and it's probably not going to go very far. Yeah, Ryza can just sit back there, not taking actions. Like, when something like GTA gets hit with the, like, hot coffee controversy, it was already a big selling game, and it was only going to sell more because more eyes were on it. But, like, games like Postal, it's one of those games that's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. It was already a game. It was clearly standing on its own legs without controversy. Let's see, I can just look that way at the compass, but whatever. Yeah, getting over there. I guess we'll take this path. Yeah. I also realized we're fairly close to finishing up this segment of map. We've got 2 there, we've got 1 here, and I think... Oh, and 1 more up there. That'll at least open up the whole map. Whether we would have done everything here or not, you know, probably not, but we're close to being able to see this one region of the map, which I'm still... It's still crazy to me that, like... I thought the island section that unlocked was huge, and then we just got a whole new region. Game heckin' Pokemon silvered us in the middle of the game. Like, by the way, yep. Not even in the middle of the game, I'd argue pretty early on. Alright, time for someone to get bombed. Once or twice. Smash the tree. Fishing? No, no fishing. Alright, fine. Goodbye. There's no fishing, there's no need to be here. Guess we're probably climbing up. I don't know if we actually are making progress. Ah, there's another upslope. Alright, cool. It's true. Fishing will always do the thing.
Fishing!
I kind of get the feeling that will be the singular thing that Final Fantasy 16 will not improve over 15. I think that'll be the singular one thing that 15 will still have is better fishing. And I could be wrong, but I don't know. The bar was set high. Like, ridiculously high. I have no doubt that 16 is going to beat it on literally everything else. But, fishing. If they somehow pull that off, like, that's the type of thing they wouldn't show in these early trailers anyway. Yeah. That was... I mean, it still stands as, in my opinion, the single best fishing minigame. It's the one to beat. I don't know if any game is going to beat it, let alone another Final Fantasy game. Hell, I've seen actual fishing games with worse fishing in them than that. True, but that's an MMO. That's still different. Yeah, 15's minigame is a good fishing minigame. 14's is an MMO gambling simulator, yes, exactly. They're very different things. 15's or 14's is a good MMO system. Because MMOs, you know, reward people who have insane amounts of energy, effort, time for grinding with cool things to show for it. And 14's fishing does that. 15's fishing is fun. And it is a very engaging, interesting fishing game. So as much as I respect 14 fishing, and will continue to level Fisher above any other class every expansion, it doesn't beat 15, sorry, by any amount. Not where it matters, in my opinion. So it is more in-depth than any other MMO fishing game I've played, I'll give it that. There's more to do with it than just find fishing spot, click fishing rod. So, you know, I heard that father was attacked by monsters near this waterfall, meaning that your father's illustrations and monsters are both likely nearby. Any thoughts, Len? Beat up the monsters. Honestly, I'm on edge. There's something really dangerous here. Let's search later. We should stand guard. Will the book still be here even after so many years? He regularly adventured with his journal in hand. I'm sure it's built for the elements. We don't know, Grim, at all. It's gonna be a bad game, see? You understand. Ah, that's a hell of a monster to just be chilling in the woods. Yeah, 50, it sounds like the complete edition ruins it. Which is so stupid, because you had to earn those first few fish in 15. You really had to earn those first few fish. Yeah, sure, by the time you were super late in the game, you were, in the fishing game progression, you kind of were pretty good. It could catch almost anything, but like, you really had to fight for those first few. Look, this one! Look, back there! The book? Yeah, of course it's the book. Just chilling. You're right, it is. Your father's illustration. It's like how I had to continue the MSQ in 14 to progress my fishing quests. It's the same thing. It's your father's illustration book. Well, time to strike it down, I guess. Cool, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, you know, what are we gonna do? Not fight it? Yes, I'll beat you and take back my father's book. It's a big, angry creature. Alright. Yeah, I know how to do that. I'm not gonna, but I know how to do it. That is a big creature for, like... This is probably the biggest not final boss in the Ryza trilogy, at least, right? Right? In terms of just size of a boss, this has got to be the biggest one that isn't like an optional or end boss. Stuff. More stuff. Alright. Resisted. Well, hold on. We'll heal here. Blow you up. Hit with the resisting anyway. Yeah, true. I mean, that's true, Grim. But still. You're not used to seeing this level of thickness on an enemy. Alright. We got a few bits of magic damage. You should probably see if they're keyable. Ah, symbol and buff. It's a boss. I'd like to try to draw from every boss. Oh, it's got two! And it's a rare one! Okay, cool! Look at that! Our first rare key! 2 uses. It's symbol of onslaught and symbol of firmness. Oh. You can go hard and be hard. Come on, more skills. Spam them all. Oh, got slapped out of it. Alright, Ryza, solve this problem. You got 10 CC, right? Go there, go there, go there, go there. Perfect. I mean, come on, look at that key we got. How else would you say anything about it? Who do we want to go? You know what? Len, come out of nowhere and just break this guy down. If I hadn't made the key, we could have gone for the finisher, but fine. We win anyway. Alright. Boss 10. You look around to make sure nothing else is going to attack? What, you think there's going to be like... Yeah. Who knows? Maybe that guy was just keeping other guys in check. Got it. Right. Hopefully that key will be decent too. I'm glad I drew from the boss, even though I had things I didn't think I was going to want. Federica, are you alright? Are you hurt? I'm fine. Thanks to everyone. It was nothing. I could not have beaten it alone. No, I mean, unless you had ramen gearing you up, then maybe. Don't sweat it. It's not like we could... Man, imagine doing this fight with her as the only party member. She's like, I couldn't have done it alone. Flex. A one party member playthrough and you fight this boss with just her. Don't sweat it. It's not like we could let it be. The book, Miss Federica. What are we even up to? 835 quotes. Holy crap. Each one as powerful as the next. Sorry to have kept you waiting for so long, Father. And I'm glad for you. Thank you. I believe it. And look at this, everyone. It's green. Is this? Yep, there's no doubt. It's a duet stock solution. So this is what your father came in search of. Let's take what we need with us. You've done it. Oh, I believe it. Oh, we can plant and grow things in a field. Oh, guess that's all we need. Federica, is this enough? Yes, this should do for now. The book and the fluid. Everyone, I'm so... Yeah, no, it's still a bit early for that. The adventure doesn't end until we're home. Now back to the Atelier. It's funny the things you're picking up on, Ramen, in Utawari Ramono, because I don't think I was told it was originally an eroge until after the fact, so I wasn't really looking for like, that's clearly where they would have slipped in something. But like after, or like midway through at least. It wasn't after the fact, but it was a good ways through. So I didn't pick up on a lot of that. It's just like, you know, just standard anime BS nonsense, whatever. But like looking back clearly, oh hello, there's clearly a fair share of places where they were like, yes, that's true. Can't say I've never experienced any, but I wouldn't consider myself a veteran. And I'm not just saying that because I'm streaming. I honestly just wouldn't. Last one down here. This should be our most southern point. Even subtle about it. Yeah, whereas I see that and just go, oh, anime. And it's just, you know, that's it. Dungeon Labyrinth. That's true. You're right. This forest could be such a nice and pretty place if not for all the monsters. Indeed. The monsters are probably living here precisely because of the abundant nature. Probably right. Did I bring up a painful memory? No, it's nothing like that. Putting my own feelings aside, this forest is rife with natural resources. I was thinking that we could develop Sardonica further if we could utilize them. Once we're here, why don't we look around? Yeah, I was gonna harvest whatever I could. Maybe you'll find something that you can use while you're at it. Alright, I'll look around for a bit. Oh, yep, scythe that. Give me key. Stop talking and key me, please. Okay. Ta-da! Great level up. Small. So that should open up. Alright, cool. Can we make it to that island? Ultimate cozy thing to do. Yeah, who would have thought that, like, so much heart could go into something like that? Your average person would see that and go, oh, okay, I totally understand exactly what that's going to be about, and be super wrong? I mean, think about how many people's lives are changed because of the existence of fate, and that totally started as an eroge. As much as I'd love to say like Steins Gate or something, let's be honest, more people's lives have been changed by fate than any other visual novel. There's so many people, mostly because let's say the animes, but like, there's so many people who know and love Fate. Probably more than any other visual novel, if we're talking just sheer overall worldwide cultural impact. I don't think you can beat Fate for that. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if like I'd call it my favorite visual novel, but in terms of just greater effect, like, yeah, the higher will change your life. Yeah. You know, casually. The power of good storytelling, and a lot of people just wouldn't assume that, you know, a game that also has, you know, naked anime titties could also have really good storytelling. Certainly are a lot of, which is funny because those same people watch Game of Thrones. which I think is super funny. The same people would be like, would also sit down every Sunday to watch Game of Thrones, a show where they explicitly stated to the public in interviews where they're like, yeah, whenever there was boring dialogue, we just made sure titties were on screen so people would sit through it. Like, whew. Which is fine. I watched Game of Thrones, and until the last season, I enjoyed it. But it's just, it's funny what is normal and what is abnormal in the eyes of some people. I think it's because reading was involved. Let's be honest. It's not the anime titties, it's reading. There's certainly a lot of monsters, but there are just as many materials I've never seen. This should do it for now. Okay. Ooh, 300 SP? I wasn't even looking for the SP. I was just looking around for stuffs. Oh, don't hit it with an axe. Hit it with a hammer, apparently. Oh no, it's a net. Sky bubble. Yeah, correct. There is a lot of subject matter that your average bit of media will never attempt to talk about. For better or worse, there's plenty of people who don't want to hear stories about that. And, you know, can't fault anyone that. But sometimes that can be really impactful and, like, really stand out to a lot of people. Whether they necessarily would originally want to experience a story like that or not, it still leave impact. Ow. Like heckin' Labyrinth, man. Not a single one of us was emotionally ready for Labyrinth. Not a single one of us sat down to the first Labyrinth and went, I want this game to emotionally break me. At all. But it did. And, you know, it left a huge impact on every one of us, to the point where so many of us were like, yeah, second one. Yes. That's true. You know what? How about you guys just take some of these and Claudia stop dying? Get you into the sky. It should be fun. Exactly. And it's M-rated. Maybe it'll have some beauty. And I mean, it did have fun bits, and it did have some booty. But it also had a lot of other bits. A lot of other bits. That's true, yeah. I absolutely just hit an enemy that's very much just a naked statue. It's just, that's what it is. There be some titty. It's just a random enemy that can show up and it's like, ah, yep, there it be. As you do. Alright, throw bombs at it. Heal, yeah, titty blobs, ah yes, titty blobs, And just booty the enemy. There's so much else going on with that enemy, like, it's hanging upside down, or it's holding itself upside down on a ring while dual wielding swords, but it's the booty enemy. Like, I'm sorry. It just is. I'm gonna fatal drive this one sheep. There's one left at like no HP, and it's going to eat this fatal drive. Because I have it. What are they gonna do? Stop me? Okay. Oh, there was more. Oh yeah, Doug, because this was, yeah. Forgot this was a area quest enemy. Oh, that's true, yeah. You do? I like how the second you cracked open that book, you were like, ah, well, there's some spoilers. You know, how does Claudia take that much damage all the time? I swear we set her up better. Fine, we've got good healing items now, so who cares? As long as I notice before, you know, anything terrible happens. I got knocked back out. I guess blocking might help sometimes. Crazy. Full 2-page image of GD4. Oh, she's just dead. Well, thought that would do a little more damage. Alright, bring in somebody else. Deal physical damage, you don't say. I don't think he's capable of that. Oh, you don't say. Who do we fatal drive with then? Let's let the power of music kill him. As you do. Yeah. Yeah, not just a little bit bigger. Like, it seems like they really went ham on that one. I feel like they kinda knew that they might only have like 10 fans in the United States, but those fans are big fans. So they were like, let's treat them well. Give them a good... Let's make a hecking board game. A tabletop board and card game. You know. Just casually. You slapped me. Dare you. And you broke me with it. Alright. Heal me. Blow you up. Yeah, I can't believe they made a board game for it. And I can't believe somebody got their hands on it and went, let me put this in tabletop sim. Which means there has to be an overlap somewhere of somebody who's a massive Labyrinth fan and knows how to add things in to Tabletop Simulator. Which I wouldn't expect overlap on, but awesome. I'm glad there is. Yeah, heal Lent, I guess. Excuse me. I'm sure we'll figure something out for it. And if we can't, then, you know, Tabletop Sim is fairly open. Won't you die? Just, you know. No, we don't need that one. We don't need that one. Oh, you're stunned. Come on, take him down, please. That should do it, yeah. Oh yeah, that would be my next step, is from Labyrinth to Mahjong. Yep. That's true. If the rules fit on 2 cards, it's probably okay. Get a little bit more of the green water. I mean, it's so easy to come back here if we need to, but I don't want to have to. Also, I wonder if it's worth, like, crystals. No, it doesn't fit on 2 cards. No matter how much you try. I feel like every time I think I'm starting to grasp the rules of Mahjong, I'm not. I'm wrong. Every time I think I get an aspect of it, I don't. At all. Immediately proven wrong. We gotta just head back to the Atelier, but I just wanted to fill the bags with some stuff while we're out here. That'll do. Yes. That's the thing that I feel like I understand, is that it's functionally poker, but I also don't really play poker. Beat. Miss Federico, are you going to start creating a craft for reconciliation? Yes, I know it's sudden, but I'll need to request your aid as an alchemist, Miss Ryza. No. Got it. You need me to turn the duet shock solution we collected into duet solvent solution, right? Yes, and one more thing. I'd like to request that you create something for me as a craftsman, Miss Ryza. Oh? Hey, Ryza's still just a novice craftsman. You're gonna trust someone who's barely an amateur with something so important. You two will be getting an earful later. Do you know what? When I finish Yakuza 7 main story, I will sit down and learn Mahjong in a Yakuza game, probably 7, let's be honest, if I'm already playing that one. When I finish the main story, because I know there's at least some post-content for that one, when I finish the main story of Yakuza 7, I will sit down, and I can't say I'll master it, but I will learn the fundamentals of Mahjong. Admittedly, at the rate we're going, that's like a year and a half away, but I feel like at that time I will have spent enough time in the Yakuza universe to owe them that much. I feel like. You sure about this, Federica? Absolutely. I was thinking about it while flipping through Father's book on the way back. Mind you, I never said I'd be good at it, but learn it. Like, I legitimately learn at least the basics. I'm sure there's some advanced techniques and stuff, but like at least really actually understand the basics. 6 now. The longest mainline Yakuza game. Well, that's the reason I didn't say in 7 specifically, because I don't want to distract from 7 while I'm there. But like once I'm done with it, like, yeah. And I'm honestly really hyped for 6. I really am. Games. There's too many games to start it right now. I can't add Yakuza 6 to what we have right now. That would be insane. That would be stupid. That would be pointless. This is a lamp using fairy stone. It's fine if you can make it through alchemy. That's where you can put your craftsman's touch. Like, I've got it installed and ready to go when we have time for it. The time is just not now. Honestly, once we finish, if we have time after we finish Ryza and Labyrinth, then sure. 9 days of the week, yeah. Bliss Day or Friday. Oh man, Friday sounds like a time. Well, if that's all I should manage, but making something that could decide this town's fate. I make this together with someone. Sounds like a mistake. Okay then, I'll give it all I've got. Thank you. Once you're ready, we'll unveil it at the Union headquarters for the guilds to see. Alright. Make a thing. Red Fairstone Light recipe. Learned how to make Fairstone Light. Yeah, like, sure. If I was, like, a full-time streamer, if this was my job and I spent 8 to 12 hours a day streaming games, we'd get through JRPGs quicker. But it's not. And I can't, so... We're voting to ban it from the calendar. Oh, man. Yeah, you know... And sleep in the hyperbolic time chamber. And even then, it's just a nap. We need both of these. This should be pretty simple. In fact, there it is. Sleep on stream. Yeah. That was a powerful thing to do. What was it, like a whole month of just streaming? Everything they did? Like, that's insane. I could not do that. Telling you right now, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Also, I have a job to do, and like, that would be super boring because I deal with information on companies that I cannot disclose. So, like, you couldn't see what I was doing, and I couldn't talk about what I was doing for those hours, and I'd have to mute when I was on, like, a work meeting, because that's sensitive information that I can't disclose. So even more so. It sure would be a thing. Sure would be a thing. Just slap the most garbage stuff I have. Okay, all of my bars are the most garbage stuff I have, unfortunately. I don't have good bars. Can't be seen. Yeah. Yep. Not only that, but I usually jam out to music when I'm working. It's definitely... I guess we could always get it to go through the Not in the VOD channel. This is the part where I would normally say, let's go hand it in, but there's still more to go. Don't you feel like your alchemy is improving from what you learned from the guilds? Yeah, I think maybe it's because I've been concentrating. It's like I can make a clearer image in my head. Yeah, true. It's usually RuneScape lately. Well, that was the goal initially, right? Still is, but somehow we got caught up. Actually, more like dove in head first in this whole conflict. Somehow, even though I'm muted for the whole time, and just playing music and like fishing in the same spot, my view count goes up drastically just because RuneScape. But everybody that comes by just goes, why aren't you playing old school RuneScape? Why aren't you playing old school RuneScape? Why aren't you playing old school RuneScape? New RuneScape sucks. Apparently that's the general consensus, is that new RuneScape sucks and old school RuneScape is better, but... Well, that's Ryza for you. Didn't sound like a compliment. Anyway, let's do this for Frederica. Alright. Oh, we needed 5 solvent solutions. Okay. Thankfully. That's really all it takes. I know I could probably just duplicate it, but I don't... Not enough goes into it to matter. Like, for real, not enough goes into it for me to care enough to use gems to duplicate it. Getting from new school RuneScape haters coming to fame, right? That'd be nuts. Totally nuts. Alright. It's perfect. It's perfect. Alright. Deliver. You have to be at the guild? Yeah, we have to be at the guild. Just gotta fast travel over there. Get successful in Twitch classes? Yeah. Find some way to troll people into hating your channel. It's the same equivalent, it's the Twitch equivalent of putting spoilers in your YouTube video thumbnail. It's just actively seeking negative engagement. Miss Ryza, are the lamp and solvents ready? Yes. And yes. Because Twitch and YouTube and none of those sites can differentiate between negative engagement and positive engagement. Thank you. Well received indeed. And then I go on the new school RuneScape like Reddit and tell people that I've been getting flamed by the old school RuneScape people. So they also come by and just flame the game for even the new school RuneScape subreddit hates new school RuneScape almost as much as the Path of Exile subreddit hates Path of Exile. Not quite as much, but almost. I finished, the rest is up to you. Okay, I just understood. Please wait, I'll start right away. Start stock puppeting to make it even bigger. Yeah, make 2 or 3 fake accounts of like hardcore supporters. Oh man. Watch time goes up exponentially. They start calling in their friends. Oh man. Would that mean that I was simping for myself? We've solved Twitch. Anna, the receptionist, was it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Ramen. Her name is Anna, the receptionist. Thank you, everyone. What are you thinking? Why are you thinking? Not the deputy union head. Sorry, I should probably explain. Guess. Yes, you should. Not originally from Sardonica, I came to this town because I like crafts. But even so, I have seen how hard the deputy union head has worked up this very day. When her father passed, she succeeded him, despite being so young, and she's doing such a good job too. I can't really do anything other than office work, so I could never really help her. And ever since this whole fiasco with the statue, I feel she's been constantly grimacing. Yeah, it's too much for someone that young. But then all of you showed up. Things changed. I think she started looking up after that. So thank you all. I couldn't do anything for her. Excuse me. It's more comforting than you might think, just having somebody nearby who thinks of you. I hope that's true. Alright, you two. Deputy Union Head Federica Lamberti. It's time to decide who will create the Centennial statue. No pressure. We've prepared materials and techniques for this day. Now we but await the signal to get to work. Fairstone Guild, steeped in pride and tradition, shall continue to protect Sardonica. Please entrust the statue to us at the Glasswork Guild. We will support Sardonica with freedom and the spirit of progress. You're both fired. I never want to see you in my town again. Get out. They're as persistent as ever, but... The Ryza series drops its first F-bomb. Just the fuck out of this town. You guys suck. Done with this nonsense. Slaps them both. Walks out the door. Deputy Union Head. Something the matter? It's mental, yeah. I'll deliver my ruling now. Anna, if you would. Yes. Da-na-na-na. Fairstone item. That means... Yes, you made the right choice. It's only half. To demonstrate that it's glass, she breaks it over his head. A glasswork shade? Deputy Head, what sort of compromise is this? Wait, Alberta, look closely at the shade. It's not mere glasswork. The entirety is speckled with berrystone, but it has a translucent glow. Bands are pristine. I could mistake it for glass. Deputy Head, how did you make this? By being better than both of you combined. Needs to hold the talent. The shade was made using my father's legacy, the lamp with Miss Ryza's alchemy and craftsmanship. My father and I dreamt this up when I was a child. Please consider my father's wishes if you consider yourselves craftsmen. The duet solvent solution is the culmination of my father's life and the bond between fairstone and glass. I've prepared plenty, so feel free to use them. Alberta, Salveria, does the thought of what you could make with this not excite you? Well, my entire personality has been hating this man for the past, 20 years. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Metacomia 2 after this. Ooh, boy. Yes, indeed. I can't believe I get to meet Lent's voice actor, / Gaius von Balsar, / a ton of characters. I want to show up with Gaius merch to get signed, but I feel like if I were to somehow show up with Monokamiya merch, I would be the only person with it there at the whole con. There's some reference items in the Lamberti workshop. I'd like you both to take a look. Oh, and I'm tabling the matter of the Centennial statue for now. It'll need prototypes from both of you first to evaluate your skills. Oh. You guys gotta have the test now. Alright everyone, let's go. It's a shame I still don't have my hard copy of the game. That was forever ago. Stirred up the conflict of Sardonica. Yeah. Ah. Thanks. Hold on. But also, why? Right.
Dot dot dot. Dot
There it
dash
is.
dot dash dot dash dot dash. Dot 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 dash dot
You
dash.
just have that ready,
dot
don't
dot
you?
dot dash.
I assume it's the Gaia's speech, and I assume you just have it ready. I assume both of these things because they're probably true.
Dot dot dash. Dot 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 dash.
The sheer power.
Dot
The double.
dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dash
Alright.
dash dot
Return to the
dot
Atelier.
dot dot. Dash dot 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 dash dot dot dot.
We
Dot,
stirred up
dot,
some stuff
dot.
here, and now we
Dot
leave.
dot 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 dot. Dot dot. Dot dot
Ugh,
dot
I never
dash.
felt so good
Dot
before.
dot 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 dot.
So it's been sorted
dot,
out? I'm totally
dot,
lost in the
dot,
whole thing.
Dot 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 dot.
Those two seem to have
dash,
gotten the
dot,
message,
dash,
so...
Dash. Dot. Dot.
They
dot,
aren't
dot.
moved by the do-it solvent solution in my family's workshop, and they are failed craftsmen.
Dot dot
Damn.
dot. Dash.
Well,
dash,
Alberta and
dot,
Sub-Area
dot,
should
dot,
come through.
dot,
The
dot,
union
dot,
should be
dot,
fun
dot,
if
dot,
we
dot,
avoid
dot,
squabbles.
dash. Dot dot dot.
If you all
dot,
hadn't
dot,
come back here and
dot,
lent
dot,
me your
dot,
hand, this would never have come to
dot,
pass. Thank you.
Dot 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 dash.
No big deal. We just wanted to help you, so we did. Really, that's all.
Dash dot 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 dash.
We got what we were
dot,
looking
dot,
for.
dot,
It's only
dot,
fair.
dash. Dot,
Isn't
dot,
it still a bit
dot,
early to talk
dot,
about it in
dot,
past
dot,
tense? Do we know if
dot,
Ryza
dot,
has learned enough?
Dot 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 dash.
It's just a hunch, but when I synthesized the Fairstone light, I felt like I could do it.
Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dash dot dot
Okay.
dot dot dot.
I need to think.
Dot dot dash. Dot dash.
This has been fairly handy up to
Dot
now.
dot dash dot 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 dot.
This must take the form of a key because its association with key. How else?
Dot dot dash. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot.
Yeah, this must take the form of a key because of its association with key.
Dash. Dot dot dot. Dash.
The keys it makes are made due to its function. How would I go about magnifying that?
Dash dot dash.
I've heard a bit about that. That's the key to solve the Isles mystery, right? Yep, it's been very useful for us, but we still have no idea what it is. It's a key. If it's something bad, we'll stop it. That's why we're here. I think it serves to absorb the surrounding energy and convert it into the shape of a key. What if we increase the surrounding energy? How? You can't just get huge amounts of energy. They're gonna channel the power of friendship into just the most friendship OP key in history. They make the original Keyblade. Gust has been owned by Nomura this whole time. Nomura's been pulling the strings, puppeting Gust around. Ryza 3, at the end, it's got one of those super vague Kingdom Hearts post-credit sequences where it shows, like, I don't know, super close-up of, like, Sora's left shoe, like, one nostril, a strand of hair, and then, like, the Kingdom Key keychain, and that's it, overlaid with, like, friendship, darkness. Sequel. Who saw this coming? Like, I feel like I could do it. Maybe it had to do with what I learned here. A single Mickey ear, yeah. Not the full keychain, that's too much. My synthesis is... So I've been rewatching Community lately. I don't know if anybody here has seen the show Community. It's very funny. Until it's not, when they lose like half their cast. Stop watching when they lose like half their cast. And the greatest character of the show is the Dean. It takes place at a community college. And the Dean starts as a fairly standard character, but as the seasons go on, he definitely transforms into this character who's always wearing really outlandish outfits and very much has super the hots for like the main guy of the show. And there's an episode where the main guy puts on aviator glasses and it's like I'm so cool, I can even pull these off. And he turns around, the Dean is there, the Dean just starts thrashing around on the floor. And it's like, to me, that's what would happen if they showed the full Kingdom Key keychain. There was a train of thought here. There was a train of thought here, I swear. That's why they could only show the one ear, because if they showed the full thing, it's borderline kill people. My synthesis has always been intuitive, but now that I've learned these crafts, I can clearly visualize things. That does help with synthesis. Wait, the key's the same. Thank you, Frederica. I think I understand it. Yeah, but, you know, I always explain the train of thought, and it makes sense. Hmm? Me at least. Huh? Okay. Whenever I create a key using my imagination, most of the gathered powers are lost. The gears started turning. Yeah, I can hear them spinning away. It's like we'll need to prepare to return home for real then. Guess it's time to say goodbye to Sardonica. Basically, as long as I have a vessel ready, I can keep the power stored to put into the key. Stop using your imagination. Yes, this works. With this new key, we can open that door and get into the palace. Ah, she came up with this key instead of it being whispered by old gods to her out of nowhere. Okay. Maybe that makes it better?
珍しい痕跡があるっていうなら武器の素材にもなったりしないか
Save it up, make a key.
どうでしょう。あまり武器職人は多くないので。何作ろうかな。
I don't know if we'll need... Oh, increases number of uses? Yeah, we want this to be good then. We want this to be worthwhile. I don't know if quality will matter, but whatever. That's fine. Key creation success rate off. Yeah, I like that too. Can we do bigger electric? Yes, we can. Still one short. Yeah, we would need 2 items for it regardless. So we might as well make it quality ones. Quality 100, quality 100. It's at 57. One of these? Yeah. I get the feeling this might be important. Just maybe. So, get random enhancements. Okay. Key creation success. We only have 2 more we can slap into it. Trait slot. Who do you think I am? Trait slot. Jeez, rarity up, so it'll be a while until we can get down there. Quality 250 for that. Do we have... We do! There we go. And I guess that these don't matter for it too much. We're gonna add God Throw, Supersonic, and Rarest. Just cuz. Equivalent exchange. Alright. Alright, so we already made 5 of them, which is nice. Got a handful of uses. Alright. 5 keys created and equipped to the key ring. So you make an empty key without any power, then later pour it in. Get that right? Exactly. That should increase the effect without wasting anything. Oh, I thought we were using these keys to make new... Okay, got it. These are basically a blank. Instead of forming the key anew, we've got 5 blank keys we can fill with energy. Okay, cool. Got it. Plus keys. Should increase the effect without wasting anything. I thought we were using a new catalyst to form keys. That's why I wanted to make it as good as I could. Still useful, but I think I get it, kinda. Now name it the Pristine Key. It shall accept any and all. Ryza, you aren't hearing any voices or feeling any dark and tense or anything, are you? The whole squad is like... You told us an elder god talked to you and whispered about keys. Get actually good keys. Cool. Cool. No, 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 I'm fine. Don't worry. That was not made by anyone other than myself and my own imagination and the voices that are constantly talking to me at all times. Unless that's what they want you to think. Here you go raining on my parade again. I appreciate the concern, but it's a bit much. You were given the ability to turn the ambient energy of anything around you into a magical key by the whispers of unknown beings. I feel like being worried is reasonable? What? Alright, let's experiment! Using the pristine key during the key creation allows you to make more powerful keys. The pristine key can only be obtained via synthesis and can be given various effects. Pristine keys you create will be equipped with a special key bundle. The key bundle can be selected by pressing L1, R1 with the secret menu, the main menu. If the key creation is successful, the pristine key will be used up. If you run out of pristine keys, synthesize them with alchemy. Alright. We should probably make a good few. Not that we constantly are making keys. Can we duplicate them? No. We cannot. Okay. We have to make them raw. Honestly, it's probably worth having a good few of these. I'm not gonna go too nuts just because, like... Just because we're not gonna have... We're going to eventually get ways to make better things, so... Yeah, that's the thing. So I don't want to go too nuts now and make like 100 of them, but I want to have a good chunk of them around. And I feel like keychain success rate up is nice. Uses, honestly, considering what we use keys for, it's just here to up the quality. 103. I don't think we're making it to that 250 though. Can we? Guess there's only a few keys we can use. Oh, that one. Ain't good enough. Give us 10. No, we only made 4 units that time. Alright, well, gives us 9. We can always make more when we run out, but yeah. I probably won't waste those when we draw from, like, little enemies. Those will probably be for, like, bigger things. Because we can still make keys the regular way, I assume. Approach the giant lantern. What? Oh. Ah, this would be using the pristine keys. Got it. Which is why we made 5 out of this one when we're normally going to make 4, because one's for demo purposes. Understood. Cool. Got it. Yep. Yeah, I gotcha. Have to have one to demo with. Close was. Oh, come on. Made a key there. Oh, so you had to wait for it. Oh, man. Yeah, this should do nicely. You called it the pristine key, right? Is it different than the previous one? You have to stop so the point recharge. Yep. It works the same way. Gather surrounding power and infuses it into a key. Well, let's try it already. I mean, or... Hello, good sir. 5 gemstones for what? Sure.
て平気だと思う。よかった。
Thanks. Hello, sir. Don't mind me. Nothing glowing behind you. Dodged it! Oh, can't believe it. Alright.
I missed.
Alright. Let's make one. A rare key, large crystal light. Symbol of omnipotence, large. Oh. Think we're going to be equipping that one. Best fit doesn't matter much, but who cares? Okay. Is that a guaranteed key, or is it still just randomly created? There we go. I made a new key. Wow, Ryza, even we can tell that it's on a whole other level. It's like, that's the one that ups all stats, right? Even though we messed around on the way, we got there in the end. We got there. Okay. So they give you a pretty potent one. This rate, we'll blow everything out. Spooky voices or not. Yeah, this might just solve everything. Might be the key to our problems. Just while you're in Sardonica with me, it should be easy to bridge the guilds. I guess you've achieved your goal. I mean, we could talk about it, or we could just be like, yeah, keys! And just, you know, slap things with a stick for a little bit. Depart from Sardonica. I don't want to leave yet, because there's still a few places on the map we haven't gone to. Also, let's just equip that key, like, just straight up. It's like, yeah. That's a very good key. That's a very good key. Just everything up. Which means her key can go over here now. And her key is actually fine. Thought that was poop for a second. Nope. Some kind of egg. So where are we still missing? A lot of over here stuff. And we still don't have that, but whatever. We must have gotten that quest stupid early. Like, clearly we're not supposed to do it yet. Clearly. I don't think we need half these materials, but you know, we can crystallize them later. Always set up. Let's go up and around. I at least want to have the full map filled out if we're going to leave. An excuse to, you know, check out some other quests. Ah, the bird again. Are we here? Melting ice bomb. Key modification time. I don't want to see what that leads to. Staff quantity. Ah, staff and gathering boost are pretty nice too. Puppet liquid. No, wrong game. Well, let's just want to see what it leads to. It's only 500. Beat this game. Oh, congrats. Hope you had a good time with it. We are definitely not close to beating it, but, you know, slow and steady, having some fun. Golden Heart. Time Boost. Hourglass of Origin. Barbaric Horn Whistle. And quality boost we can barely afford. We hit things with the stick a lot. Let's get more quality. Cool. And keep following the bird. Craft Traveler 2. That is also kind of on our backlog waiting for us to finish either this or Labyrinth. Those are the two we're really focusing on, but after that, we actually started pretty strong in Octopath we've done, I want to say, about half of the chapter 2s. We played a ton of it because I actually got a copy from Square Enix. But the problem was just, we played a whole bunch of it over like a week. And then, you know, I really like Octopath, but my priority was this and Labyrinth. Just kind of was. I can't wait to go back to Octopath. I started with the Dancer, because I started with the Dancer in the first game too, and I wanted to keep that up. I generally like the cast of the second game more. Like, I honestly have had issues trimming the party down once I got everyone, because I legitimately just liked the characters. I guess to some degree, like, they're all going to swap in and out anyway as we do their stories, but I had a hard time with it. Shit, she was a lot of fun. I went straight from the Dancer to Throne, which was emotional whiplash at its greatest. Just happy-go-lucky, I want my dancing to save the world, to basically I'm a slave and I want to go murder some people so I don't have to be anymore. You know, normal style. Let's try a key on this guy. Ah, success rate does go up. 15%. Nice. Put that in. Game? Game. Game. Did you really just fail me on that? Did you really just fail me on that? Does that use the key? Tell me that doesn't actually use the key. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, it uses the AP we used to get here, but it doesn't use the key. Oh, I would have been so mad if it used the key too. Oh, all stats up large. Oh, that's the buff effect. Rare gathering points. Quality increase. Alright. Oh, yeah, we do have some items to throw still. That should help speed this up a bit. And keep people alive. Yeah. Which is a lot of fun. Like, I don't know if I could pick a favorite character. Even characters I thought would be generic and that I wouldn't care too much about, like the Cleric. I ended up really liking the Cleric. I thought he was going to be just, you know, stock standard generic holy man dude, and nothing wrong with that, but, you know, I was probably going to bench him if he was just going to be that, but like, man, like, Octopath 2 cast is good. Really dig it. I want to play more, just, you know, gotta finish these ones first. But that is next. Okay, then I won't say any more, but there's more to his personality than just that, is what I'll go with. Yeah, that's also a downside, is if someone like you has motion sickness apparently in the game and its art style doesn't do it to me. I could play it for hours, but not everyone can watch it for hours. Yeah, but what I played of Octopath was it hooked me way more than Octopath 1 did. There, I'm generally not trying to spoil things for people, and I wouldn't want somebody to spoil it for me, so even if you're okay, I'll still refrain from trying to spoil anything. But yeah, it definitely hooked me more than the first game did, which is pretty awesome. It just had the unfortunate timing of coming out right after two other big JRPGs I was excited for. Merchant was fun too. Damn, they're all fun is the problem. I honestly really liked every character. Merchant was a good time. I've currently got Merchant in my party, though I'll probably am going to swap him out for the Scholar later. But Merchant is just stupid good for getting BP. Or JP. If you want to get a bunch of job levels early, keep the Merchant in your party. Also, he's a fun character, but like, very good at getting job points. Very, very good at it. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, well, gonna keep him around for a little while. Can we not get over there yet? I hadn't actually considered. I just figured there'd be a way over here. Alright, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, hello, Big Shark Man. Stay away from the shark. Ah, many sharks. Okay. One or two sharks. How do we get onto the other side? I hadn't really considered that. There might be a bridge over here. I just had assumed over here and didn't really look. Oh. Well, time to go for a swim. Nope, never mind. No swimming allowed. There you go. Keep me from swimming. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. I was worried there for a second. Just a little worried. Needs to be protected. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Ryza の錬金術期待してるぜ
Honestly, how I feel about the dancer in 2. Endo chat. Honestly. I was taking a bunch of damage again. Oh, Claudia gonna die. Please don't die, Claudia. There we go.
クラウディアいい感じだ
Yeah, yeah. There's no in between. They're either pure cinnamon rolls or they're in the darkest timeline. And having those two together in the same party makes it interesting. This guy's got some HP. What does he got for Thimble and Buff? I'm just flying through keys. Failed. He was so bad with names. Was he the scholar? Because if so, then absolutely. There we go. Screw this guy. Who needs a shark key anyway? And besides me, let's try again. Why do I feel like I'm missing more often with the keys that have higher chances, huh? Rare shark key. Another symbol of omnipotence large. And then buff, which, whatever. Oh, he is super damaging. Okay, yeah. The fact that his story was so involved that it had to cover his chapter 1 and 2 immediately. That's impressive. Yeah. No, that's the reason I'm going to swap him in for the merchant at some point. The merchant is very useful and I like him, but like, man, he was just cool and gotta have him in the party. Once we get some job levels. Yeah, he's Magic Batman. And what's not to like? I wasn't sure, like, and don't get me wrong, I got nothing wrong with characters that are basically their tropes. Right? If he ended up just being generic mage guy, I got nothing really wrong with that. It's the adventures they go on to me more than, like, the character tropes. But man, when they really step outside of the norm, it does give it that little extra kick, that little extra spice. Making their scholar very unscholarly, as it were, makes it very interesting. How the hell do we get over there? Oh. No, I don't think that's how, actually. Maybe. We wouldn't be able to jump up the other side yet. Oh, also we can't. Okay. Oh, there's a bridge. That's all there was to it. There's a bridge. Oh, but there's also a thing. Other things that probably need to get smacked with a stick. There you go. Frederica's already halfway dead. We just started the combat. How? Why do you have no HP? Because I don't know how to use the triangle button. That's what it is. And even like just doing the chapter 2, some characters have like branching paths in chapter 2. Like it's cool. It's cool. Everybody auto heal. Yeah. The funny thing is, we do have a fair amount of auto heal on our characters, but it's clearly not enough when all the enemies just, you know, pile onto one person for no discernible reason. Okay, well, heal, screw you, and energize myself. Oh, but now we used items, so. I didn't realize until recently that you could multi-hit one of the buttons sometimes. I was just hitting each of the face buttons once in order, but yeah, no. Seem to have additions to them. Yeah, screw it. Oh, wait, no, there's gonna be a part 2 to this fight. We'll wait. We'll wait. That would be interesting. A Smash Brothers rep from Octopath. I don't know who I'd pick. I don't know who I'd pick. That would be a tough one. Yeah, see, I kept saying we got pluses next to him, but I thought that meant this skill does more damage, or hits more targets, or whatever. Something that a plus would do. I never looked into it. I never actually, you know, checked. You know, that's a good reason. I can't fault that reason whatsoever. Very good reason. Oh, we got a 5? Yeah, buff Ryza. Let's go. See, that's the other thing, though. I don't know if Sakurai would allow another cinnamon roll, because that might detract some attention from Kirby, and I don't know if that's allowed. There's laws against that in Smash. For Sakurai, at least, I'm sure. Alright, next enemy. Oh, Fatal Guard's already back up? Really? Actually? Alright, good night. The fact that she just screams Totsugeki. We obviously need to get a clip of that and add it as a random thing for the Totsugeki command. Learning how to do random outputs for sound effect commands has... I mean, it's been like... what? I don't even know how long it's been, but it's given me too much power. Which is really funny because the sole reason I wanted that power, I haven't made the command for that yet. There was a single command I wanted. Hey, thank you so much for the heckin' follow. Hope you're enjoying me bumbling around some difficulty. I think we're just on normal. I tend to just go normal, but I know Ramen did it on harder, and maybe I'll bump it up. The combat has been, for the most part, pretty straightforward, but at the same time, I tend to ignore somebody's HP and then they explode. So, you know, there's that too. Which is not ideal, generally speaking. Yeah. Ramen always goes for the high ones, but Ramen's also done a lap around all of the Atelier games in this week, so... Ramen's... I can't even say an old hand. You've only been playing the Atelier games for like a year and a half, 2 years, but you've played all of them. So, yeah, an old hand still. It's been 2 years and you've played every single officially released one. And some with fan translations. Bananas. SP, delicious. Alright. So where was that bridge? This one. There we go. Yeah, if I was playing off camera, honestly, I might kick it up to hard or very hard. I don't know about very hard, we'd see. But I'd like to be able to beat it with some amount of, not speed, it's a JRPG, we're not trying to speed run it, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to have to spend 15 hours keeping all my gear meticulously up to date just to keep up with stuff, which, mind you, if I was off camera, I would do more of, but like, I want to make some amount of forward progress. 3 streams doing alchemy? Exactly. Hello, sir, what do you got? What other things I need? Deliver medicine. Alright. Apparently we have war powder. You take the worst. Oh, that one's higher quality. Whatever. You can always make more. I don't even have it equipped to anyone. I went up this way before, didn't I? Because I couldn't get to the silly thing. Also, Mitz, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. How you doing? Hope you're ready for some potential board game shenanigans on Friday. Kinda came out of nowhere, but... Oh! I tangented away from the tangent that I was going to tangent to earlier. When I mentioned that sometimes it takes the right video at the right time, that's all it takes for you to like get into a game with, you know, the therapist. She's really nice. Oh, very awesome. Very good to hear. Hopefully that bodes well. I imagine a good start is never a bad thing. But specifically, that was also what got me started in the Utawari Ramono series. Just one video. Just saw one video and went, that looks interesting, and then, you know, casually shotguns the entire series. Apparently there's some spin-off games I haven't played, but I played the main series. If I find the spin, I don't even know if the spin-off games were translated or not. I have to look into it. And they had a mobile game, but I'm not pretty sure that wasn't localized, and even if it was, I'm not touching it. No. Yeah, exactly. So one stream of Ryza and then went, this is my jam, I'm going to play every Atelier game. Well, I don't think you set out with that plan, but you played Atelier 1 and went, I need more, so you just started. Yeah. I assume you, I don't even remember what order you went in, but I assume you went to like the Mysterious Trilogy after that. Where's your fate for the end of Ryza 2? Yeah. For sure by then. Yeah, I think you had played some of the other newer, more recent ones. But yeah, by the time Ryza 2 finished, you were deep in the Atelier sauce. Why am I not just tossing items down? I have to check for health. The health's fine. Take damage, please. Cool. Yeah, you went straight to Manakamiya. Why? I totally forgot about that. What made you go, like, that far back? Like, right after Ryza. Dust, very mysterious. Man, you bounced all over the place. I mean, it's not like it matters. There's, other than, like, the games within the trilogy, there's no, like, required play order or anything. I did mention, it's one of those games I had mentioned before, specifically because, yeah, Feral. Yeah, but it's not like I mentioned it in the sense of, like, I remembered liking it, but I remembered liking it from, like, well over a decade and a half prior. It's not like I had played it the week before and been like, oh, these are all the things I remember about it. It was just a vague good. But hey, I mean, I guess it works. And it's funny that you'd end up being the catalyst for me finally finishing it. Oh, you're weak to all this nonsense. Good. Oh. Come on, take this one down. Good. So now we can punch him. You know, that doesn't do quite as much, but whatever. Ow. Well, there goes all the stamina. Oh, and her too. Wow, okay. Screw y'all. take bombs and don't kill my friends. How about that?
大盤振る舞いよ。よし、今のでいけそう。やったね、ライザ。
Everyone's stunned. No! Claudia's back up.
作れるんじゃないかな。
You know what? We'll heal. We'll haze. No, let's unhaze and more damage. There we go.
助かりました、クラウディアさん。
That's one of the things. Yeah, Nintendo would never spoil things in it. Nobody would spoil things in a trailer. Honestly, I didn't end up watching the state of play for 16, and I probably won't. At this rate, like, I'm going to get the game. Like, I want to experience what I'm going to experience in the game. I feel like it's going to be impossible to avoid some things from just like Twitter and whatnot, but I feel like I'm not going to watch any more trailers for 16. I'm just going to wait till the game comes out. I'm going to play it. Day one, we're playing that game. Maybe I'll see if I can get it off of work. I've taken exactly 1 6 day so far with my 1.5 years of work. So, yeah, exactly. And trailers for the past decade or so have been just oops all spoilers anyway. So I'm okay. Just everything spoils everything in the trailers. Not everything. Some games really manage to somehow not spoil things, even though they could have. Looking at you, Elden Ring. I'm looking at you, Nier Automata. But most things don't care. Be it movies, games, TV shows, whatever. They just don't care. As long as they can get you watching, whatever they gotta spoil for it. Psh. That's true. Unless Labyrinth's trailer was going to be a month-long video, it couldn't spoil if it tried. You are correct. Can't dispute that one. They've hit a second game in the game, and I'm pretty sure we're about to hit a third game if things keep going the way they're going. You know, as you do. As you do. Like, if the game had ended when that first credits had happened, I would have still considered that a full game. Maybe a little short, but you know, mostly there. That was like 20, 30 hours ago? Like, that was a long ways back now. And what it's going towards right now seems like a very logical ending too. However, pretty sure it's gonna keep going for a little ways. I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know, Shulk never did it for me. Clearly there are people who are like, damn, Shulk hot. I don't know, I never saw it. But like, cool. There's a large swath of people on the internet right now that are very happy, and that's awesome. It's funny if you... Yeah, see, I tend to... Yeah, I'd agree. But again, not generally into guys, so like, my opinion on the subject is not much of an opinion on the subject. Yeah, I can't picture Rex as hot either. I just can't. Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. Oh, he's the chef, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there are definitely guys I can see and be like, yep, they are just objectively attractive. Just statement. Let's keep Federica alive, blast him away and then fiddle grab him. No. Then do this, then fiddle grab him. Well, and not get it. Fair. There's definitely some I get. No, Mitz had been summoned before, but we've definitely, you know, piqued Mitz's interest. Not seeing a good place summoning Mitz back. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, no. It's all good. It's gone. Still low that, like, can summon meteors, can fire magical Kamehamehas, chooses to mostly melee for her fatal drive.
少しでも早くお前らに追いつかねえとな
Overwhelmingly physical attacks. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Smack, yoink, yoink. Okay, he was from 1, right? I think I'd encountered him briefly. I played the first, like, 4 or 5 hours of 1. Is this a door? But that's as far as I made it in 1. Appears to be locked. Which means it's time for Ryza's special key. Hold it, hold it. Don't just go opening things. It's like a vault of some sort. It could belong to someone from Sardonica. Actually, look here. There's writing. Fairy Stone Silo, it says. This cutscene of 1. Okay, yeah. Well, we might be seeing this robbers if we open it. Yikes, Ryza. Whatever you do, don't open it. Okay, fine. I just wanted to see if I could open it. Maybe take a peek around. Oh well, guess we should call it a day. Ah. Monster! You look like a tough contender. Everyone, let's do it! Alright, guess they're protecting the Fairy Stone Silo. They can't stop us from using skills and kicking their butts though. I hope. Unless they actually can. What? I did. Okay, I guess I did. There we go. Gambling is scary praise. Gambling's fine. Don't know. Gambling, you know, fake internet points is fine. No. Stop it. And heal. Do you know how to heal myself? Yeah, once you get the lead, if nobody gambles, you basically just have the lead. Go ham on this guy. Alright. It's true. RNG just despises everyone. Trying to grind items in Labyrinth earlier, I did an entire set of floors that could drop the item. Not one. Not a single one drop. Now Ramen's taught me a trick that I'll get to, but yeah. That's why 100% orange juice is going to be great. We'll all have nothing, then we could all try to gamble for things we don't even know if they're good or not. It'll be great. And then apparently fishing. Everything will be perfect. I was doing a boss fatal drive, but we beat it somehow. Man, that came out of nowhere. Wasn't that kind of strange, though? I don't recall seeing a monster like that on the way in. I mean, maybe we just happened to not see it, but it was huge. How could we have missed that? Yeah, that was my mistake. Yeah, so we might have to rotate people in and out, but yeah. Me, Ramen, Grim, Potts, Mitz are specifically the people like I got copies for. Other people might have copies, but specifically those are the people that I know for sure have them. Why would anyone build a storage with a monster like that around? This is definitely intriguing, but another time. Let's come back when things have calmed down. Okay. It's their way of saying, no, don't fill out the map, Viper. Can't fill out this map right now. Maybe we could try that way, actually. This seems to lead to there, so that actually might lead over there. Didn't that just lead to the... Yeah, I think... we'll see. Of course, obviously. Why wouldn't I rotate out first? That would be silly otherwise. Oh, we got SP for that. Nice. I'm gonna just use a hollow key for this. Honestly, these are so cheap to make realistically, like, why not? Interesting. Cool. Nifty amiibos. Yeah, no worries. And there's at least some other people in my friends. Like, I'm pretty sure Jude owns the game too, according to Steam. So, like, and I don't know if you need 4 people. You can probably play it with fewer. So, like, cool. We will have options. So, yeah. As long as we're not playing with randos, I'd rather do a 1v1 than play with the randos, right, on stream. I can take that level of punishment and embarrassment off camera, but nah, not on camera. We're gonna see if we can get to that southern area, but I don't know if they want us there yet. Oop, no, not you. Also, the sheer amount of DLC for the game is staggering. Like, I think they had if they have a pack for like all the DLC and all the games from that company, which even if you buy the other games from that company, you unlock a character in Orange Shoes. It was like a few $100 for the complete thing. It's like, I'm okay with the like, $7 game. I'm alright with that. I think I'm okay. Like, who knows, maybe I'll drop an extra $1 or $2 on like a DLC character if somebody catches my eye, but I think I'm gonna do just a game right now. Yeah, okay, so we can't go to that southern area yet unless it's way over here. That seems to block off, that seems to block off. So unless there's something here, I'm gonna check it. Like, I wanna see if we can't fill this out as best we can while we're here. If it works, cool. If it doesn't work, yeah, kind of cool too. Oh, I can't jump off. Now I can. I don't think we went all the way this way before. Maybe this leads up there somewhere. Can't break it with a stick. What's even the point? Yeah, maybe this is the way. Yeah, okay. We were looking at the high road, but it might have been the low road the whole time. Holding the key still. I am so glad it finally made its way to you. Like, that was such an ordeal. But it seems like, yeah, it would have been nice if it didn't take as long, but it seems like it was still worth it in the end. Like, you got the thing, and the thing is good. Come on. Ooh. Oh, could I just cut? Oh. I could just cut through. Oh, no. It's fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're on our way. Now we know we could loop around too, which was clearly the whole point. Let's go up there. Oh no, over here. Gathering materials from a certain monster, but haven't quite got it. Thank you. Once I've gotten things from them, don't want to force you guys. Greatly appreciate it if you could. 2 gold coins. Psh. And we've got bones though, so whatever. Yeah, it's fine. And so that's something. Looks like the end of the track. Yeah, but still. Such a massive storage. Yeah, oh, you can see a bit of light from there. There must be something inside, right? That's the glow that Ferrostone give off. Maybe they mined Ferrostone and then used a cart to move them here for storage? I could see that. Wonder how many Ferrostones are left. Considering how big this place is, I'd assume a lot. I mean, it's not like we've been smashing them as we go. I mean, we're already here. We might as well take a look around. Smash whatever Ferrostones we come across. Give me powerful keys, please. Uncommon, cheapskate. Uncommon.
よし、こんな感じかな。
Oh, well, guess we can't go inside. Rip off! It opens up that area. It's a way to move between those two. Definitely didn't tag the one on the other side, but yeah, we'll nab it when we can. Ferocious monsters? Psh, nah, we beat up the most ferocious of those monsters. They got nothing on us. Break all the crates. It's not like you guys need them, right? That is a lot of fairy stones.
移動も多いし、身軽な服装を選んで正解だったな。
ねえ、ボス。
Smash all the hammers.
体を動かすようになって多少引き締まったかもな。
Grab small crystals.
この辺り、いいものが手に入りそうな予
Oh,
感がします。
shimmering materials. Why you lie to me, game? Ah, hello.
お疲れ様です。
There we go. Getting SP for just collecting what I was already going to collect anyway. It's always the best. Okay, well, whoops. Tangentially related to Barrel, we haven't gotten a new party member here yet, but I did add the Von Karma objection to the objection sound. It's so hot here. I mean, not like you're wearing tons of... Well, she is layered in places. Also never been this far before. Yeah, but look, we can get some ore even from here. So it doesn't look like we can go deeper in. Let's just gather what we can. Yeah, she's very layered in some places, and then, you know, not very in others. To put it slightly. Uncommon, come on. Uncommon keys, you cowards. Well, there should be a bunch of ore around. Ah. Well, hello. You know what? We haven't just picked on a random critter in a while. Look at this.
注意してください。ボスさん、指示お願いします。
これでいいか。上から離れるなよ。
丸焼きよ。これで。今なら金が使えるぞ。
Should have perfect blocked the second one too.
ライザー、私に任せて。見える。愛する。いかが？見える。
You know what? Make sure people don't die. Throw some things. We got 14 CC, that's so much. Well, now we got 7, but it's still a lot.
フェデリーカ、頼める？クリスタルの力、使います。発動します。あとは任せてください。ありがとう、フェデリーカさん。つなげます。
Good. No one dies.
これでやった。こちらの敵は倒しました。フェデリーカ、その調子。下手に触れると切れますよ。 だけ弱っていれば鍵を作れると思いませんか？
Ah, that's a big waterfall damage. How about you stop that? And we'll heal Ryza.
このクリスタル力を貸
I
して。
almost feel like the AI is set up to not attack the character you're playing as often.
強くなれた気がし
'Cause I
ます。
feel like, or maybe it's just like when they aim for me, I have a better chance of blocking or something. Because I feel like my health is not super often in danger. But my party member's health is almost exclusively always in danger. Don't hit me, I've got ore to get. Alright, we got what we can. We hit one rock. Goodbye. Probably a lot more beyond the boulder, but how are we supposed to get past it? Can we find Chris Redfield? Pretty sure Chris Redfield could get past it.
そろそろ一日が終わるね。拠点に戻る準備を始めよっか。
Pretty sure that's in fact the intended solution. Also, what boulder? That's fine. Cool, got our stuff. And that should mean the whole map has been opened. I mean, technically there's still places we can't access yet, but the map is at least revealed. Means let's go back to the Atelier, drop stuff off, and then actually do the quest stuff we're supposed to do. And maybe make some more keys, because we're kind of flying through those quicker than I thought. I guess it makes sense, like, you're making 4 to 5 at a time. You usually have a limit of 5 when you're out anyway, like, those.
何作ろうかな。何入れようかな。何入れようかな。
I feel like, honestly, key creation success
入れる場所は
is probably more important than any of the other ones to me. But also that. So I gotta aim for like that 100 quality. There it is. We should always slap something here. Preferably something with enough juice. We'll just add 2. Doesn't matter.
どこに入れよう。何入れようかな。入れる場所は。よし、行け。
Alright. More keys.
どれにしよう。
There's so many options here. Size up to 500. I don't feel like we've hit 300 often, so I'm not wasting points on that yet. Quality, like, yeah, eventually, but like right now we're not even hitting 300 yet. Why would I spend 1200 points right now for it? I know eventually. Probably good stuff too. 1 or 2 things. The growing quartz, puny leather, eternal monolith, marble stone, exotic lantern, link morph. That's probably important. Item rebuilding. Rebuild level increase, rebuild level increase, rebuild level increase. Extra ingredients. Only 1 or 2 things important. Oh, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000. You know what? Let's make a lantern. Man, really? Well, we're at 0, so we're fine.
どれにしようかな。
Some ingredients fall into a special category called core ingredients. Using core ingredients for synthesis can cause various changes in the material loop and get benefits from it. Various effects such as add new material loop or change item effect. These are called link morph. That's synthesizing a bomb and generate a link morph. That's required to generate a link morph. First, put the ingredients all into the core ingredient loops. Right.
材料は
Ingredient loop.
入れる場所は
Ingredient loop.
レベルアッ
Ingredient loop.
プ。
Next, select the material loop in which you want the link morph to occur. It's going to be generated on the core ingredient loop. Okay. Use the core ingredient loop with effect 2 fire damage and add aqua ore. Hopefully, show the ingredient screen for link morph.
ちょっと効果を変えちゃおうかな。
Ah.
ここをこうして、はい今だ。
Huh. Let the material loop change from ice to ice damage when the link morph was generated by the aqua ore. In addition, several new material loops have been added. This way, various effects can be obtained when a link morph is generated. Let's generate link morphs. Start synthesizing freely. Try it out.
何
Can I
入れ
not
ようかな。
get some of these out?
マテリアル感解放。
You're the one that handed me these things.
レベルアッ
Insufficient.
プ。入れる場所は入れる場所は材料は何入れようかな。入れる材料は入れる場所はよし行け。
We're good on certain items. Yeah, being able to take. So that's a bomb that does ice damage now. Which I guess would be inherently different from a frost bomb because there'd be other passives on this that the frost bomb wouldn't have necessarily.
何作ろうかな。
Interesting. Presumably, that means we could also do it on other ones.
マテリアル感解放。
Like
ちょっと効果を変えちゃおうかな。
fence down, physical damage, ice damage. Huh. We could have it just do more fire damage instead of.
考えすぎかな。
We could. Can you only do one link morph per
ちょっと効果を変えちゃおうかな。
recipe? Or could we do
ここを
only one? Okay.
今だ。
Never mind. Okay, so we couldn't do fire damage, ice damage, physical damage, but we could do fire damage, burns, and ice damage or something. Okay.
何作る。
Interesting. Interesting. I don't really know how I'm going to utilize that yet. We'll figure something out. Yeah, change it to something else. That makes sense. Interesting. And the fact that it comes with a nice branching tree with it, too. Everything. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm not going to immediately delve into that, but that's going to be something I'm going to work on, like, as we keep going, as we get more recipes and stuff. I'm not going to immediately start delving into that, because that could take the rest of the stream. And all of my reagents. Also, oh, I was going to fast travel, but... Oh, it's the same. You know what? Those feathers are so useful. Follow you along. Mr. Bird, give me what I need so I can leave. Thank you, goodbye.
見つけた。
So. Way up here. Haven't been up here since we got here, actually. Landed here and then, you know, started exploring everywhere.
こういう道って冒険の始まりって感じがするから。
Guess it's time to leave Federica forever. Sure, she wouldn't possibly come with us. Nah, leave her forever.
わざわざ見送りに
に来ていただいて
Yep, never to be seen again. Thank you for coming all the way to see us all.
短い
It
間
was
で
a
した
brief
けど
time, but thank you for everything.
ああ
Yes,
全く短い間
exceedingly
だ
brief
った
indeed. I had much I still wanted to teach you.
俺もだ
Me too, but for now, the Glasswork Guild should be looking into the use of this duet solvent solution.
無駄遣いはするな
You
よ
can drop the distinctions. The duet solution is both of ours, and we'll handle it to get. Man, they still just can't attempt to like be friends. Nope. Nope. I said the same for you.
やめてください
What about you two? Don't you want them to remember you quarreling to the last? Yeah, to suit them, yeah, it's all we've ever known of them.
フェデリーカも
Hey, Federica, no need to feel this as goodbye. You should just come visit soon. Or come with us forever.
むしろ
Yeah,
前
you
より
should
身軽
be
になったんだろ
tied down now, right?
あの鍵でことが解決して
Even once we solve everything with that key and go our separate ways, Ryza will still be there.
みんなを呼び集める手配
You
も
can
し
always
て
call
る
everyone
し
together, and mail travels quickly through Kirkin
手紙も
Islands. Everyone, thank you very much.
大変だったけど
It was a struggle, but in the end, very fulfilling. And it was fun as well. Till next time.
とっても
Oh. Yep. Gone forever, never to be seen again. She just turns her to those dudes like, if you two weren't fighting all the time, I could have gone with her, but you bring me too much stress, and I can never leave you two alone together, because you're either going to kill each other, or go off and find a closet or something. I don't even know. Do you hate each other? Do you love each other? Do you, what? Just stop! And Ryza overhears it. It's like, geez, she just went off on them. By the way, Anna told me that work is easier now that the conflict has died down a bit.
組合本部を
I don't know why I love the
直
idea
にや
of
り取
like
りすることも増えた
little
それは
soft-spoken
楽にも
Federica
なる
just
だろ
going off on these two for just making her life miserable. Yeah, exactly. She's just had all this pent-up stress from these two just really making her life awful for a while. Like, they're not evil or anything, but they've just made her entire job nothing but stress, and like, now they're keeping her going with her new friends, and she just loses it on them. And now we deal directly instead of going through the union as much. It should be easier.
なるほど
That means more free time for the deputy head, but what about trade and town administration?
そっちは争いの調停がなく
There
な
are
って
certain two
暇
guild
になった
leaders who
派閥
aren't
の
dealing
同
with
僚
guild
が
disputes
二人も
anymore.
いる
なら
In that case, it would be fine to let the deputy head go on a long vacation, right?
そうだな
I'd say so.
今まで
Everyone
の
knows how
苦労を
hard she's
誰もが
worked.
知って
Nobody
い
could
る
say no
し
to that.
ま
Wow, it's the one good thing they've done so
で
far.
も私
You
は
two, but with you gone, both of them were like, with
お
her
父上
gone,
は
we can
多くの
take
地を旅
control.
され立
But
派
like
に
they're
なら
saying it openly out loud in
娘も
front of each
そ
other.
ろそろ良い頃
Your
合い
father
だろ
became a great man by traveling the world. It's only fitting that his daughter did the same. I'd say then they both like look at each other and go, oh no, but I think it's even funnier if they don't even notice. We'll do our best to get along while you're gone. Anna will take care of your luggage. Now go. Exactly. It seems like they mean well, but they're just vying for power more. Oh, kitty. Thankfully, since we all know talking is a free action, we didn't get very far.
フェデリカ
Man,
私も連れて行って
I don't know if I
せめて
love
皆さんが会場
JoJo's
する
Bizarre
時まで
Adventure, but I don't think I've ever seen a show more talking is a free action than JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Holy crap. Love it to bits, but like, if talking wasn't a free action in that show, it would be a vastly different show. Everyone would be dead. Nobody would have time to describe what was happening. We the audience, would have no idea. It's fine. That's right, so please take me with you until you all go your separate ways, at least. Yeah, infinite time talking. It's like super hot. Time only moves when you do. Talking doesn't count. Unless you're like counting down or something, then I guess, you know. I'm back. Well, I still feel most at peace in Kirkin Island. Sardonica was a nice place, but it's a different feeling to come back home. Been wanting to get out of here since we were kids, so I never thought we'd feel like this. And it just jumped out into the world. They were like, oh man, it feels so good being home. Man, I felt so homesick when I was away from my home. I'm so glad to be home again. I couldn't even imagine being further away from home than I am right now. Man, Federica, you understand, right? Home. She's like, I've never left home before. Alberta and Salverio said it was okay, didn't they? They did, but it's easy to be cautious when you're in a position to bring people together, but sometimes you have to make drastic decisions. Which sucks to be away from home right now. Exactly. Well, Ryza's too drastic. But it's more fun that way, right? Adventurers like you must have so much talent and brilliance since you were kids. It wasn't brilliance that we were filled with, just a competitive spirit. These three barely did their jobs in the village. Hey, don't go too far. Federica, take things boss says with a pinch of salt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure boss is made mostly of salt. Though he's been, you know, at least forming it into a nice solid salt crystal lately instead of just piles of loose salt. Really, I can tell that you are friends who trust each other. What are you talking about? You're one of us now. Yeah, but the T is silent. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. It still hasn't sunk it in yet. But you're right, yes. Well, what should we do first? Shall we go see Agatha to let her know we're back? Yes, let's go to Agatha's. When venturing on Kirkin Island or Sardonica, you may count... Yeah, we found like a bunch of world quests so far, haven't we? This is called World Quest. World Quests are separate stories focused on the culture and problems faced by each region. Isn't the reason we need that pump we can't make yet because of the World Quest? Maybe we just weren't supposed to have started it yet? With a few exceptions, they do not affect the progress of the main quest, so you can proceed as you wish. World quests have their own question mark icons that appear on the map if they haven't been started yet. These will change to exclamation points when the quest is in progress. In progress quests can be tracked. Completing a world quest may affect the world in various ways, such as changing the field of the selection of goods and stores. You can review the tutorial from the help section. Okay. I mean, better late than never, but also... What? Or maybe it's just because it's a new one. Oh, there's so many... Okay. Romy, when did you get back to Kirkin Island? Oh, Ryza. I heard interesting rumors of Kirkin Island, therefore I needed to check it out. Then I heard the number of tourists on the island was going to increase. What? I sensed a business opportunity here. People are told not to get too close as it's dangerous. Well, that and this is different. If that is that and this is different. Hey, you and your friends are doing research on that island, right? If you have some interesting things to share with me, I was wondering if you could give me anything. It's okay, I guess, but... Yay, looking forward to it. Sure is a tough one. Alright, well... Islands are quite dangerous. You're saying that you went there alone? It's dangerous, you shouldn't do that. I know, it's just that the place is packed to the brim with enticing things, you know? Especially in that cave on the rock isle. There must be something in there. Just need to properly prepare and then... Stop it. I said no! If you're that curious, then our group will go have a look. Oh? You do that for me? I knew I could count on you all. If you come across anything interesting in that rocky cave, I hope you'll bring it back to me. Okay. Oh boy, looks like I might have gotten roped into something again. Yeah, you did. But whatever. Starving. Do you have anything to eat? Hill lettuce. Finest hill lettuce. No, I don't. So, sorry. You might starve. Not my fault, though. It's anyone's fault but mine. Don't worry about it. And also don't blame me if you starve. Fine. Oh, it's you, Ryza.
あ、タオ。
Oh, Tao, and Lent,
レントや
and
フェデリカ
Federica.
も。
Oh, so you were all eating together
そうな
in
んだ
the middle of the
たま
night.
たまばったり出会ってよ
Okay. We happen to run into each other.
皆さん、島の
Said the
料理は
island's
大
cooking
し
is
たこ
nothing
と
to
が
write
ない
home
と
about, but these
おっしゃってい
vegetables
た
are
のですが。
wonderful.
野菜はまあ
Well, they're fresh
新鮮
enough,
だ
sure.
な
Not much variety, though.
あれ
Wait, Tao is eating peppers?
あ
Ah,
そう
you're eating them like it's
あま
nothing,
りに
so I
自
didn't
然に
notice,
食べて
but
タオお前ピーマンが食べられなかったよな
couldn't eat peppers
What's
before,
that?
right, Tao? What happened? Organized crime? Of course they
そう
are.
ですね。ピーマンが。
Oh, is that right? Peppers, hmm?
Hmm.
Yeah, I had some nice stuffed peppers in the capital, and I've been fine with them since.
そうなの
I
か
see. I'm surprised that you even tried it in the first place, though.
よくパティもいたしさ
Patty was there, too. I didn't want to look bad.
ほ
Oh.
それは。
I see. Even Federico, who has no idea who Patty is like, oh, I get it. I understand. Instantly.
でもさ、
I don't know about peppers in the capital, but I don't think the island ones were that bad.
そうですね。
That's true indeed. I like them as well.
私もとても美味しかっ
確かに食べてみたら美味しかった
Oh, want to try them? I like them. I think I was just being picky without trying them.
た。そういえば。
Reminds me of something my
前に
dad said.
大人になると
When you become an adult, you start being fine with foods that you hated before.
じゃあ
Maybe I've grown up a bit then, at least enough to eat peppers. Alright, the power of peppers. The power Patty holds over peppers, at least.
これも使えるのか
Oh, we got so many. Why do story quests when we've got so many other things to do around town? Story quest be damned. We'll report eventually. We'll probably let this guy starve, but, you know, we'll do other quests. I mean, who's got finest hill lettuce anyway? Not us, and not him. And he's being a picky eater. What do you need the finest hill lettuce for, you
さあさ
starving
あ、集
dude?
めちゃいましょうね。
And if I had it, I'd give it to him, but I don't.
王都の恐ろしい物価を経験しちまうと空間島が天国に思えてくるな
Oh, this is gonna be the hill lettuce,
ライ
right?
ザなら有効活用してくれるよね
I mean, yes, but we didn't get finest.
とりあえず集めておくか
え、集めておこう。
Right, whose quest we got over here?
あれ
Wait,
ボスじゃない
isn't that
か
boss? Wonder what's wrong. He's just
Yeah,
walking.
怪我でも
Hey,
したの？
boss, are you hurt? He's just walking. What's wrong?
お前らか
It's you guys. No, not so much an injury, but I messed up while shaving my beard.
ヒゲをさ少し肌を切っ
I
て
got a little cut on my skin, but it stings quite a lot.
ギリ
What?
ボス
A
にひげ
beard and boss? It doesn't suit you. Yeah, that's why he's
とい
shaving.
うか
Didn't know you could grow a beard.
当たり前の
Don't
こ
be
と
ridiculous. Of course I could grow one. Remember Father's face?
確かにモリッツさん量はそんなに多くないけど偉そうなひげ生やしてたね
That cut was so good. That's true. Mr. Cronin didn't have a lot of it, but he had a boss-like beard.
じゃあボ
So
ス
are
に
you eventually going to
あんな
grow one
感じに
like
する
it?
それは
I don't know about that. We'll see when the time comes.
ただ
However, I may look a little more dignified if I grew it out. It's a possibility.
貫禄つけるのはいいけどあんまり偉そうにはしないでもらいたいところだね
It's nice to be dignified, but I would prefer you not to be too bossy.
それもその時に
Again, we'll see when the time comes. Wouldn't it be better for Tao to grow a beard rather than me?
え
We all know Tao can't. Tao could grow to be like 9 feet tall and 106 years old, but he'd be unable to grow a single facial hair. Wait, me?
ああ
Yes, you sure do have a baby face. You look more like a scholar if you had a beard.
いやー
Ah, I'm fine without it.
僕は
だいたいタオって
Harder to imagine Tao with a beard than Boss. You're fine the way you are now. Alright. And this way we go. This way. Oh! What do they want? SP? SP? I could use. Goat's milk? No, we have way more goat's milk than we have. Yeah, no. Sorry. Bye. Well. Guess I didn't have what I was looking for. Hi, what's up? Something on your mind? Oh, Ryza, nothing that serious, but there's something bothering me a bit. You're thinking about how much Tao's changed, don't you think so too, Ryza? He looks completely different from when he left the island. I didn't even recognize him. He's like 3 times taller. How about that? I get what you mean. I felt the same way when I saw him at the capital. I'm glad it's not just me. Really changed that much? Guess I'm a bit taller. A bit! That's the biggest difference, and it's not just a bit, okay? Yeah, exactly. Whoa, Ryza's with a different man! What? It's me, it's me! Oh, yeah, it's just Tao. My bad. The hell was that interaction? Right, you've really changed more than you think, Tao. Say so, but I don't see it. You do say it's hard to see changes in yourself. That's just how it is. This dude in the distance like, oh my god, Ryza's with a man! Oh, it's just Tao. Bye. Like, what? Oh, we do have another quest this way. It's perfectly normal. It's fine. That's how people on this island interact with each other. Which is, of course, why the whole entire squad wanted to leave as soon as possible. Imagine that, like, every day. Meant to jump it. Oops. Don't know if we would have made the jump anyway. Tell me there's a... Isn't it just over here? Well, set me back a smidge, but it's fine. Also, pointed out more cats to pet. Still don't like that the cats have decaying iron pieces on them. That seems like a bad thing to have, like, mouth adjacent. Alright, well that's out of bounds. True. That is how specifically cats work. I mean dogs to a degree too. Alright. Don't fill the water. Why, hello. Ah, you there. Have you seen my son? He's about this tall. Haven't seen anyone like that. Is he lost? Well, I'm a traveler. I'm unfamiliar with the lay of Kirkin Island, so I'm a bit worried. See, the island may be small, but it could still be difficult to find him. Can you give me anything to go by to find him? Like, what sort of things does he like? Now that you mention it, his eyes lit up when I heard about the autumnal forest across the bank. Autumnal forest? Do you mean the Maple Delta? No, surely there's no way. He's just a child. How could he cross to the other bank alone? It's pretty mischievous as a kid, too. Think he maybe underestimate what we're capable of. Well, if I see him, I'll bring him back. It's a child, okay. Check the cavern on the rock island. Find the missing child. Oh, we got more character quests, too. Execute key creation during battle when executed by Ryza. Whoops. I've been doing it as Ryza. Synthesize an item from the neutralizes category. Act an enemy's weakness in battle. Use switch skills in battle. Synthesize an item with metal. Take this one.
すげえ田舎ばっか旅してたせいかな。空間島はまだマシに見えるぜ。
どうしたの？
What's wrong? I feel like I've seen you not being very boss-like. Boss doesn't read. You, on the other hand, seem to always be yourself when you open your mouth. I read books too, you know. They do, yeah. Cats just that be cats. By the way, didn't you write a thesis at the academy just like Tao? What was it about? Something like business management? Business management? What's that? That's what I thought. You wouldn't understand. It's so mean. In short, it's a study that's going to be most useful for the future of Kirkin Island. So you want to act like a big shot in the village after all. You don't say things like that. I just want to make the village a better place, but I also know that's not easy for the others in the village. People in the village lack the will and the knowledge outside of the island. Someone needs to wave a flag in order to change their mindset. Don't get me wrong, it's not because of what my father told me. This is my own choice. Sure. Totally nothing else involved. Oh, okay. You're fighting with bare hands? No, I think you've gotten better. Really, boss? In fact, I followed Agatha and the others a while and fought monsters too. Well, I see you finally fought monsters. I'm impressed. Actually, I was so scared I could barely do anything. I'm sure you can take them on easily. Yeah, we can actually. Don't be stupid. It's a big world out there. There's so many enemies and allies who are stronger than me. Those guys are too, for that matter. Not only Len, even Ryza is stronger than me. No way, Ryza? He's quite a wild one, but... Ryza's like, what? You'll know it when you see it. You should train more or you won't last a bit. Okay, I'll do my best. I don't know boss thought of me that way. Well, the word strong doesn't make me that happy. What? Alright. I did like when I was messing around with this earlier. This frame, it's got the... Wasn't that Weasel the first monster that she ever, like, fought? Where she saw bombs used on it for the first time? It's like, it's a frame of memories, including the first monster she ever sees getting nuked. It's very important to her. That's what started her on a journey of terrorism. I mean, bombing everything. I mean, alchemy. It's very important. That's all the little things we got here. But what about here? It's in front of the hideout. Oh, okay. Find the missing child. Yeah, they're not off the beaten path. At all. Which island did she want us to go to here? We have been there. Yeah, let's go over that way real quick.
ライザらし
See ya. Yeah, the first victim of explosion.
お前らといるといろんなことがあるからな。島が現れたくらいじゃもう驚かん。
Oh, I don't know if we can get over there. I think we had... Then maybe we can. Well, time to find out.
とりあえず集めておくか。
Don't think that works. Big
何か貴
barrels.
重なものが見つかりそう。少し見て回りたいな。
Sure, I'm hitting X to check. Sure, hitting X to check. It's not nice of you to give me an uncompletable quest game. It's definitely X being pressed. This is the first time I've ever had an issue with it. Ah, hello, Mr. Dolphin. Can you help me get this barrel? No, I know we say no.
空間島の方はどう？
Trying to dive! I can't dive with you right there.
そうだ。近々仕事の話をして
It's not letting me dive either. Maybe I'll just go onto land.
いい商談になるといいね。
Not that land. Okay.
イルカ、珍しいね。
Yeah, maybe the dolphin's the answer.
集めておこう。
Oh, of course.
発見。
これも使えるのか？
さあさあ。
Hey, if it works, it works.
It's magic.
Also, I thought I'd been up there, but maybe I haven't. I hadn't had any of the... Oh, was it going up that? Maybe? Can't remember if I have been over there or not. I'm not trying to fight you guys right yet. Yes, perfect. Definitely intended. Yeah, no, that doesn't go that way. It's this way. Yeah, it looks like this is the way, but it's also very clearly not. Maybe it's in here. I didn't go in here. Nope, another wall.
物理的に新しい島も発見したしな。
Very good at finding walls.
それもそうだ。
Is it underneath? Game as well for the DLC. Oh, nice.
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね。
Yeah, that would do it. Okay. Wait, is the story DLC out? Or was it just a trailer for it? Or was that like a release trailer? Bye! So I'll probably have to nab that at some point, though I think I lent my copy of the game out. I'll have to see how that's going. Oh, fine, we'll fight you.
私が援護するよ、ボス君。
援護は任せた。
ちょっと上げよし、今いけそう。ライザさん、お見事です。ライザ、私に任せて。いかがですか？鍵が作れるかも。
See, if I can keep that combo going a little longer, I'll eventually be able to get their physical and magical damage requests done in the first combo, but not yet. Okay, gotcha. Nintendo trying to steal money from Nintendo. Mhm. For now, I'm probably not going to grab Tears of the Kingdom, at least not like full price day one. I say full price as if Nintendo games ever go on sale, which we all know Nintendo games don't. First party Nintendo games don't go on sale. They just don't. They just don't. Ever, 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 ever. But it's probably not going to be a day one for me. It's something I'll wait on. I have no doubt it'll be good and people will love it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's one that I need to have on the opening day of it. We need more Ryza. No, that's not Ryza. We need Ryza to make more keys. That's true. It will never be something hard to find. That is very, very true. Yeah, like, I never really sat down and played a ton of the first one. And I'm sure, again, I have no doubt that it'll be good. I have no doubt that, like, people are gonna love the hell out of it. And I hope they do. But it's just probably not one I'm gonna be playing day one. That's other games. Also, them dicking over content creators definitely doesn't help. But I had already kind of decided I probably wasn't getting a day one before that. That didn't influence that decision, but... yeah, no. Let's never do more limited releases, ever. Like, yeah, no. Limited releases are a bad decision. They're actually dicking over creators with OG, which is even weirder. Like, Tears isn't even out yet, and they're dicking over Breath of the Wild creators and taking down and flagging their videos. Even though they, like, you know, actually abide by, like, what they're supposed to. Like, yeah. Oh, heck. Yeah, which that doesn't bode well for Tears of the Kingdom content creators. But again, that wasn't what made my decision. But it didn't hurt the matter either. If they're already striking Breath of the Wild videos, pretty sure that means if I were to get it and stream it, I wouldn't be able to archive it. Or if I did, I'd be risking my YouTube channel, which is stupid. Very stupid. Oh, more Claudia about to explode. Yeah, I guess just having modded VODs means they can just break whatever they want. You know, fine. Here's a person who has modded our game before. Take him down. Not that I'd be modding it, mind you, but still. Oh, one timer, no thanks. Take him down. You know what? It'll drive. Yeah, it's... Yeah, and that didn't influence my decision, but it's still not a good look. I still don't agree with it, but it didn't influence my decision. Oh, absolutely, Sora. If they didn't have the first-party series they've got... The thing is, they've got wide appeal. They make games for everyone, and they're very good at that. They don't make the newest games, they don't make the prettiest games, they don't make the most games. They make games that appeal to a giant audience and sell more copies than any other game on the sun, or under the sun ever. They clearly don't care about their customers as anything more than people who give them money, which is funny for a company that really tries to go out of its way to have that family-friendly vibe, but like, their actions speak very loudly. Yeah, that's fair. Like, maybe when I feel like a big open world game, but like, by then I'll probably either get there's DLC for Horizon that comes out tomorrow, the 19th. And that looks really good. You get to go to LA, and it's got, not only do you get your flying rideable dinosaur, but you get a new version of it that can also seamlessly go from the sky to underwater, so you can have mounted underwater flight too. And honestly, when I get that, I'll probably go back and finally platinum the base game. So like, I feel like that would be what I would do if I wanted to scratch that open world itch right now. Or, second playthrough of Elden Ring. Continue just punching things. But I guess I'm kind of saving that for DLC too. We know there will be DLC, and maybe I'll wait for that. I don't know. Who knows? Skyrim, that's fair. See, I like a good open world to mess around in sometimes. It's fun. Honestly, you know, saying all that, that's actually a lie. If I was going to sit down and play another open world game right now, I'd play more Ghostwire Tokyo. They just updated it with a ton of new moves, a roguelike mode, and I still hadn't finished the story or even gotten to explore all of Shibuya. Yeah, honestly, if I were to sit down and play more open world things right now, it would be Ghostwire Tokyo. I don't understand why that game got... I can't say it got a bad rap, because I don't think I heard anybody say anything actively bad about it. Because I don't think I heard anybody say anything about it. For a game that lets you explore a haunted version of modern-day Shibuya, which is pretty damn accurate. Like, people praise the Insomniac Spider-Man games for being inaccurate in New York, and it seems to be that level of accuracy. I mean, other than the haunted stuff, which is obviously fictionalized, but still. The powers were cool. I liked the combat system. The story was okay. Yeah, I don't like... The only way I could imagine it is like, if you thought it was going to be survival horror, which it's not. I wouldn't even classify it as horror. It's an action game with like yokai-inspired enemies. I wouldn't even consider it a horror game. But it's not really trying to be either. Like, no part of it is trying to be horror. It's just got enemies that, you know, are drawn from that same inspirational well. Oh, so many of these armor guys. Okay. Or something? Yes, I felt like I could do plenty of exploring, and I found a bunch of side quests and stuff to do while out there. Plus all those statues that were giving us like permanent stat increases. I'd argue that was well worth looking around for. Yeah, it was... Yeah, dude. I really liked it, but, you know, I was biased, I guess. we were playing it as part of our Shinji Mikami month, and I don't know, it had a lot of polish, it had a lot of heart and soul to it. You could tell that, like, between the enemy designs and the environmental designs, it was people who really liked yokai and Shibuya. Did both of those a ton of justice, the best I can tell. And there was, like, yeah, there was still certain basic enemy types, but I feel like there was still a damn good variety of enemies, and we only did it for, what, 2 streams? Maybe 3? And we found a good variety of enemies in that. Also the cat vendors. Top tier. 100% good. Pure goodness. Yeah, I liked it. I'm glad I got it. And it's cool that they're still updating it. I don't want one of its keys, but I do want to get the Ryza thing. Okay, I'll check the stuff later. Select. Yeah, that was a fun. That was a good. We also don't see a lot of, like, don't see a lot of Shibuya, like open world Shibuya games. We played a ton of games that take place in it, but, like, how many of them let you wander around Shibuya? Not many. Really not many. Yeah, let's see, I never even heard any hatred for it. I just heard, like, nothing. I feel like it was just one of those games that just, either due to timing or other reasons, just didn't make a splash, so it just kind of didn't do anything. Hopefully the update gives it a bit of a kick in the pants. I feel like it definitely, like, having played a bit of it, I feel like it deserves more attention than it got. It may not be Elden Ring 10 out of 10, but it's pretty darn good. Explosion! We're gonna have to swap in Lent soon too to get more. And boss. The fact that the reason, yeah, since these give them passives, we really should work on these. Hunt Gladiator? Well, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go. But yeah, the internet is basically fueled by hating on things. Which has been known for, like, so long now. So long. I distinctly remember early on in Zero Punctuation's career as doing Zero Punctuation, not doing other things necessarily. Straight up admitting, like, hey, I was a bit positive in that last one, and it got drastically less views than the ones where I just dunk on things. So we're just gonna dunk on things for forever now. Straight up, like, that was one of his videos, and it's like, oh. Huh. Yep, guess that's just how it goes. I don't know if this guy's gonna lead us in. Maybe who's leading us to that guy. We still need to go the other way for that. And who would have thought the power of being able to share your opinions relatively anonymously with the world let a lot of people just be mean to things. But it's more than that. It's not just like, yeah, there's that aspect of it, but, like, I feel like more and more just due to, like, either social media algorithms or whatnot, the negative stuff absolutely gets put in the forefront. Not on, like, all subreddits, but, like, clearly on the Path of Exile subreddit, if you say something nice about Path of Exile, it is usually downvoted, so it doesn't get shown. But if you say something nasty about Path of Exile, if you echo the same thing everyone else is complaining about, suddenly you're on the front page all the time. That kind of feeds into itself after a while. It's not the only place that happens, but boy is it one I've noticed. We should probably make sure Federica doesn't die. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair too. Alright, let's heal. Blast, blast, blast. Oh, nice break. Ryza, heed this fool. It's the same stuff. We're gonna keep getting the same not so great keys, whatever. And the whole buff effects. We just need Ryza to make 5 keys. Yeah. Did that happen? I didn't actually notice that. Oh, that looks like it could hurt. Let's make it not do that. Oh, okay. I didn't notice it, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's... everything is just... well, and I guess heal. Like... both sides are equally valid. You should be allowed to criticize something. You should also be allowed to like something. Both of those things are fine. But clearly, nope, can't. You can only do one or the other on the internet, and there's I don't even know. It's all just. I still haven't played the new Sonic game, though I would like to. It's one of those, like, I'll probably wait for like a summer/Christmas sale, somewhere where it drops to like $30-20 and be like, cool, something fun to play. I have no doubt, like, I'm so glad I was wrong about that. All of the trailers for that Sonic game looked... all of the trailers for that Sonic game did not look good. Alright? I will be the first to admit, I do not think that game trailered well at all. Those trailers looked kinda bad. But I've heard very good things about it since, and that's awesome. I wanted Sonic to do well. I really do. I grew up with Sonic. One of the first video games I ever got was Sonic 2. I love the hell out of that series. But, like, it's had some rough times. For a long time. This altar really gives me the creeps. It's so lavish, yet there isn't a single sign of use. Almost like the altar was prepared for something. Probably some sort of elder god that whispers things into people's minds to help them create a perfect future for them and not for us. Anyway, I should let Romy know about what we saw. It doesn't seem like I can do much else. Murder Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, I would argue that it... like, I haven't played Frontiers yet, so I can't compare them, but if that's true, then I would argue it's probably just because they let passionate people make the game without overwhelmingly huge bureaucratic oversight, which doesn't happen in AAA game space. Not just Sega. I can't, like, just straight poop on Sega for this or anything. It's all of them. It's AAA in general. Oh, that's slightly blocking. Ever so slightly. But when it's a tiny little, like, joke project, they can kind of do whatever they want. Nobody cares. So the people who are passionate about it get to, you know, be passionate about it and make a fun, silly thing. But, like, the fact that it was so clearly still very much Sonic really pointed, like, the amount of little in-jokes and stuff really pointed to it being, like, made by people who really did enjoy Sonic a lot. They could have just pumped out the same thing with half the references and, you know, it still would have been a fine, free thing. Nobody would have hated it, but it wouldn't have been the same. So we should be able to bring this back. I don't know if I want to go, at least yet, all the heckin' way here, the other quest. We'll get there in time, but I'm not going to rush it right now. We did end up rushing the other one. So I could, but I'm kind of okay. I think we'll be alright. Say, Ryza, I need a little favor. Is that okay? What do you need? Rare for you to ask. I suppose so. I want a fishing rod. Ooh. If possible, a really tough one that doesn't break easily. Fishing rod? Why that all of a sudden? Oh, the one I used to use snapped in half. Okay, so that's why you want one now. Do you have plans to go fishing town? Not plans exactly, but, well, we went fishing often up to over now, right? Yeah. Anything on this island does anyone on this island does a little fishing eventually, eh? I haven't done much recently. Bull crap, I fish in every spot we pass. For me, fishing is perfect for thinking or reading a book. I feel like I'm getting a good deal, getting something out of empty time. So I don't have plans to fish, but I want a rod so I always have the option. Doesn't need to do anything special, like catching more fish or big fish. No need for anything fancy. Anything works as long as it's sturdy. You think you can make me something like that? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thank you, Ryza. You're a big help. Oh, we already have it for him, apparently. You ready yet? Yep, here you go. It's a fishing rod. Cool. We just had one ready. Looks durable. I like it. Thank you, Ryza. Oh, good. I hope it doesn't snap this time. Ah, it's like 50% quality. It'll be fine. Not percent, but... Yeah, of course, yeah. Wasn't intentional. Oh, hell yeah, ramen. That's pretty awesome. I honestly don't think I know any combos in Strive at all. Kind of just hit buttons and do supers when I can. So like, that's impressive. You've got a thing in a fighting game I don't. The closest I've got is like, what, like a 3-button combo in for Robo Fortune in Skullgirls. I think that's like the best I've got. Yep, just been using the last rod for a while, so I liked it. But still, just about everyone breaks eventually, though that's how it is. Probably not, but who knows? If you can't, just blame it on no rollback. What kind of huge fish you caught? To snap the rod in two. About that. Probably not that huge. Oh, why's that? The rod before was kind of old and worn down, but I was shorter and weaker back then, right? Does it have rollback? Oh, well then you can't blame it on anything. So if I got something huge, I couldn't catch it with my own strength. So what did you do? That happened, I'd give up and cut the string. Nothing I could do about it. That's why I could keep using even a really worn down rod for so long. That's how to put this. Very towel-like. Not really in this to catch them in the first place. Maybe so. The other day, though, I reflectively pulled the rod. Or it wouldn't have gotten me anywhere, but I landed it. That broke the rod in half. Basically means you're getting stronger, right, Tal? Yeah. Seems so, though it doesn't really feel that way. So this time, I want a sturdy rod that can handle it if I catch something big. And please, catch something big with that rod. Again, I mean, I might be stronger, but I'm not necessarily a better fisherman. 200 more SP. How much have we got? 605. Not enough at all. Need way more. Still need the lettuce, which we're still not going to do. I was thinking maybe making... Seeing with our new stuff if we can make something particularly nutty. Can we make this actually? Oh yeah, we don't have a lot of honey crystal. It might, excuse me, be okay. Damn, excuse me. Oh, except the recipe's up there. Yep. Cool. Those. Oh yeah, we had to make 5 more neutralizers. Let's just do that. We're running low on greens. Huh. I don't know if I'd want to change this one around, but, you know, there's options.
レベルアップ。材料は
Get some decent quality, I guess.
材料はまだまだすごくなるかも。材料はマテリアル缶解放。材料は何入れようかな。入れる場所は
Alright. Stats charge, I guess.
こんな感じ。よーし、いけ。できた。どれにしようかな。
Make some yellow.
材料は何入れようかな。
Hopefully that counts as enough.
レベルアップ。レベルアップ。何入れようかな。まだまだすごくなるかも。どれにしようかな。
Don't do that actually.
何入れようかな。マテリアル缶解放。よーし、いけ。
Alright, did that get that done? Yes, it did. We need 2 more keys. Oh no, we got the other with the metal. Okay, so we only synthesized 2 even though we made several. Okay. 2 more neutralizers. 5 metal items.
何作ろうかな。レベルアップ。
Wait, you can use a red neutralizer as a material in the red neutralizer? But
マテ
why?
リアル缶解放。
But why?
材料は
Suppose why the hell not?
入れる場所
Look
は
at this game, yeah, clearly
材料
don't.
レベルアップ。何入れようかな。マテリアル缶解放。
Yeah, I
何
guess
入れようかな。
power through.
まだ
We'll
ま
be
だす
fine
ご
though.
くなるかも。入れる場所は
Nano trait slot.
入れる場所は
There you
よーし、いけ。
Alright, make those.
何作ろうかな。何入れようかな。
Alright, screw
レベルアッ
this.
プ。
Let's use red neutralizers.
どこに
Make
入
the
れよう。
best goddamn red neutralizers we
材
can
料
make.
はどこに入れよう。
Perfect.
材料は何入れようかな。マテリア
Let's
ル
just use the 4 red neutralizers we made.
材料はレベルアッ
Make even better red
プ。
neutralizers.
材料はまだまだす
Can't
ご
be
くなる
stopped.
かも。入れる場所はマテリアル缶解放。よーし、いけ。どれにしようかな。
Alright,
レベルアッ
continue
プ。
this.
何入れようかな。
The game is allowing me to do this, so
入れる場所は
why not?
どこに入れよう。まだまだすごくなるかも。考えすぎかな。レベルアップ。レベルアップ。材料は考えすぎかな。入れる場所は
I don't think I can go over 500 now anyway.
こんな感じかな。
Oh, we do have defense and speed charge at 99. That's fine.
よーし、いけ。何作ろうかな。
I could see how this could be
材料
useful.
はレベルアッ
Slightly.
プ。考えすぎかな。入れる場所はどこに入れよう。何入れようかな。
Wasn't really planning on this, but you know, again, game just handed it to me, so here we are.
レベルアップ。入れる場所は材料は レベルアップ。いい感じじゃない？よし
There we go.
行け。
Probably good to have.
何作ろう。これは渡せないかな。
Okay, cool. So we got her thing. Let's this is gonna be expensive to duplicate,
必
right?
要なのはたくさん作っとこうかな。
No. Okay. I mean, they're not like max. I just don't want to run out of them.
よし行け。
There you go.
必要なのはこれも再利用よね。
Ooh, thanks, Sneeze, for coming out of nowhere. Really appreciate that. We're gonna need a few gems back after that. I'm not gonna go bananas right now, but just a few more. Jeez, we have so many just random eroded rocks. And apparently small crystals. Which are, shockingly, not worth a lot of gems. It's so small, and that's it. Those are worth a few. Soul flowers where it starts to really ramp up. I'm sure there are things we have that are worth more, but not in that quantity. Yeah, that should do for now.
使ってよし行け。
No, destroy the purpose.
これなら十分ね。
Yeah, you know, a little bit of access to most mechanics until right before the final boss. Oh, that's weird. I mean, as long as they like keeping you them over time, I guess it works. Or, you know, be decently strong for the entire game and then you spend
どんな素材
20 hours before the final boss doing alchemy to just ruin it. Utterly dispose of the boss. What's he do? Good alchemy, good plan. We do have this one to turn in. Hello. I see, so it's nothing but an altar that looked like it was prepared for something. Yeah, there wasn't any treasure or anything though, so I don't... Well... How did I even... What is enough? Those idols grow more perplexing by the day. Perhaps the altar suddenly appeared at the same time they all showed up. Well, whatever. As long as you're satisfied now, I can stop worrying. You cured my curiosity. Thanks. Let me know if you find more. I think it's square. Yeah, the skip button is R1, but it was auto-progressing. I think that one's square.
とりあえず集めておくか。
Yeah. I just find a person to talk to.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, that doesn't count.
今後ともよろ。
集めておこう。
I don't know if that counts either. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, R1 is the fast button. Walk fast, talk fast. I don't know if it attacks fast, but you know. Yeah, it's got the
み
icon.
んな元気そうだ
Square.
な。
Welcome home. You guys are looking well.
ただいま上がってね。
Come home, Agatha. Let me introduce you to our new friend.
おや、
You must be...
短い間かも
It may not be for long, but I will be traveling with them. Even though it was purely business, I am sorry I had such an arrogant attitude when we last met.
いえ
No, don't mind that. Ryza, what happened?
まあ
Well, a lot has happened. She's a very nice girl, so be nice to her.
そうかでは
Maybe the characters
こ
entire
ちらこそよろ
series.
しく
Yeah, that's how those go sometimes. Is that right? Okay, I will do so.
島の方こそ変わりは
So,
なかっ
have
た
there been any changes with the people in the island? I didn't hear any news.
地震も
I
あれ以
haven't
降
had any
は起きていない
earthquakes since then. Speaking of changes, a few troubling things have happened.
困ったこと
Troubling things? Not bad things?
まあ
Well,
悪
they're
くも
also
あるが
bad. Great.
実は
Actually, I've had curious travelers carelessly enter the isles and get hurt or turned away.
未知の遺跡に踏み込む危険は
Don't ordinary people understand the dangers of venturing into unknown... Tao? Tao? Listen to yourself, Tao. Tao. Listen to the words that you just spoke. He's like, no, I totally understood the dangers and went anyway. Yeah, exactly. Never stopped him.
現状
At the moment, there's nothing coming across the lake from the other side, but there are a lot of people who are worried about the fact that there's an island with monsters on it right over there.
準備ができたらまた
I'll head back to the Kark Isles when I'm ready. You might be able to work out a lot of things.
お前らならば
I don't have to worry about you all, just be careful. It's like, you don't have to worry about us? Flashbacks to her definitely having to worry about you. Yeah, thanks. Heading to the Kark Isles right away. I'll stop by the Atelier. I haven't been there in a while.
また何か
Looks like you've come up with something again.
カーク群島と
It's hard to travel back and forth between the Kark Isles and the hideout, so why not have a base near the island as well? I see, just like we did in Sardonica.
そういえば
Remember there was an island that looks nice. Let's head there. Build more ateliers. Build them everywhere. Ryza, could you perhaps do me a little favor? Of course, I can never say no to you. Alright, that's great. It's a pretty simple request to hunt some monsters. Recently there have been monsters coming down from Lease Valley to the street and merchants are suffering. I've been so busy dealing with things in the Kark Isles, I haven't had the chance to deal with them. Could you help me out? Got it. Really do keep you Guardians busy. Finally, you're starting to get it. If you need to talk, I'm here for you anytime. Also here when you need monsters dead. We're good at deading monsters. The earthquakes are settling, but it's just one thing after another. The fishermen seem to be having a hard time. What else has happened besides the earthquake? Oh, Ryza, recently there's been a powerful monster lurking around those isles. It's doing as it pleases, therefore our catches are decreasing. Has the territory of the island changed? Maybe so. Actually, something similar happened a long time ago. The power of the island was about to run out. It became unstable and the tides turned, leading to monsters from the underworld invading. This time it's not just a matter of the tides changing. Maybe we should go and see what's going on. Hellfish. Okay. That's an idea. We can check it out whilst we explore. Thank you. I appreciate the help. There's a rumor one was seen by the big waterfall recently. Maybe we can check around there. Okay, so the big waterfall. Got it. Ruffian of the waterfall. Anything else around here? Not at all.
私が置いた小物まだあるんだ。残しておいてくれてありがとう。どれにしようかな。
Looks more pristine
何
keys.
入れようかな。何入れようかな。
Definitely a plus side to having a ton of materials ready for him.
何入れようかな。
Keep pumping out keys.
入れる場所は何入れようかな。入れる場所はレベルアッ
Yeah, our quality stuff is
プ。鍵の出番ね。
102, good. This is the only one I care about anyway.
入れる場所は
Oh, this one's nice if we can fill it.
どこに入れよう。考えすぎかな。こんなか。よーし、行け。
Gotta go fight the shiny Gyarados. Yep. Not gonna be mad if that's what it is.
何作ろうかな。
Alright, let's see if we
入れる
can't.
場所は
I don't know if we'd want to change anything. Scorching, generating flames. I feel like all of that is what I want on this. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I'd want to change on this one.
どれにしようかな。何作ろうかな。
Let's see if maybe
どこに入れよう。
we can go nuts here.
何入れようかな。どこに入れよう。入れる場所は
Oh, it doesn't work on these. Okay. Ooh, can't change it around. Alright,
どれに。
let's go fight something. That's where they want us to go. Fine. But where's the Gyarados? Yeah, it was worth a shot, but it doesn't seem like it does anything. Roughing of the waterfall.
ここがい
Let's go. We'll do our Atelier over there later. Let's go fight the shiny Gyarados first.
い。いろんな素材が手に入りそうだから、どの島に行くか迷っちゃうな。
ライザなら
random quest to beat up the bird. No, random quest over here. Random quest to beat up the weasel. There it
油断
is.
は禁物ですよ、皆さん。レントさんが足手まといにならないよう全力を尽くします。
レデリーガ
熱い
やばくなったら言えよ。
決めますよ。ライザさん、お願いしてもよろしいですか。このライザ、そりゃ当てるよ。
Really have to deify some things.
やっつけた。
Well, I think we can use regular keys on the weasel. Well, again, it's so quick and easy to make these keys that, like, I kinda don't mind burning through them. Mostly buff effect. Ugh. Give me the key. Thanks. Symbol of onslaught.
背中は任せたぜ、ボス。
おいやんと背中は任
ライザさん、一番見事です。どれにしようか
Take that sheep in midair. Make it into a key. Just uncommon. Okay. Doesn't bother me. Wow. Alright. I guess it would break it, but only for a limited time. Because like the keys have limited usages and only last so long. But good to know there's something out there that totally just ruin it.
やったな、ライザ。
今なら攻撃が変わるかも。行きます。いい往復のリア。泣いてから行ける。今なら最後の追加で終わってめちゃくちゃ行きます。
Alright, Slime Friend.
一丁やってやろうぜ。
I could Fatal Drive him.
レント、走らないと続けます。飛べ。めちゃくちゃ逃がさないで。よし、今なら行けそう。
But first, he must become key.
始めるよ。さあ、鍵の出番よ。
Okay, at least I can get some different things.
新しい鍵を。よし、できた。
Almost all buff effects anyway.
これでおしまい。
This one's close enough to death that I'm not going to worry with him.
グラディア、いい感じだ。
What about that one? Think about him. Once we get this should get us all the keys we needed for her passive. Also, Hippots, how's it going? Welcome to Viper Land in chat. How you doing tonight? Hope D&D went well. Hope you're doing well. We, you know, not omni-slashing. Definitely not omni-slashing. We would never. Never ever. Yeah, gotta say Totsugeki. Ah, of course, which combos this guy? Which lets us get lit in here to break the screen. Everything's fine. We're not breaking anything. Yeah, now that this is good, we'll have to get Lent back in here. John Wick and D&D, not a bad thing to be for. Bad things. You know we're in an early level area when not even Federica and Claudia are dying. Sign that we maybe overlevel this area. You know what? End it. Oh, it's food. Yeah, I'm feeling really hungry now for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I didn't have a big lunch. Maybe that's it. Alright, so Ryza got that. Which means we need... Fine. Boss. Oh, Lent already struck weaknesses. So we just need boss in to swap to other people. Alright, and then we just synthesize metal, which I forgot to do. So swap the party momentarily. Bring a boss.
The ultimate flavor experience.
I mean, also, but no, also just hungry. It's under party, right? There. So we just have to have him swap to other people. Also, we're going west? Yeah, go west. One thing. Oh, what's that? John Wick 4. I don't recognize the name. Like, I probably know them, but I don't recognize the name. There you go. Now we can fully Totsugeki. Oh, okay. That explains who that is then. Yep. Noted. Yeah, especially some voice actors, or actors you know from voices, can really just... That's the one thing. It's like... I can hear Mamoru Miyano in anything. But the second he starts doing that laugh, he's Okabe to me. I know he does a ton of roles and does them well, but it doesn't matter. The second he laughs, he's Okabe. There's nothing else that can be done about that. It's just the hard truth of it. It's weird that he doesn't mark this on the map. Or the... His voice actor shows up. Yeah. Well, DLC animated. Okay. Angry unknown Welsh noises. The perfect thing. Huh. Oh, okay. Is this the area that Fisherman was talking about? Red Death Adventure Bros. Okay. Yes. Are there any monsters around? I mean, we just narrowly avoided 2 dragons, but it's fine. Ah, that's the one, right? That is not what I expected. That is not the red Gyarados I was promised. Baron Praxis and Jack 2. Damn, he gets around for voices then. It's not big, but there is some kind of aura around it. People of the village are in trouble. We have to wipe them out. Do we, though? Oh. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. A lot of bad guys, yeah. Monsters! It's got other monsters around it. He's drawing the other monsters towards us. It's pretty clever, isn't it? The Kurapeka. Let's just twist it a little. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright, do some bleedy attacks. Oh. I don't know why I swapped to Lent instead of Ryza. Or instead of Claudia, but... Father and Cora, okay. The yellow blind, true, yeah.
でおしまい。
オラオラしびれてみるか。まだまだ続くぜ。
Stop.
あいつから鍵が作れそうだな。
Deal physical damage, I could never.
せーの。
Not the great sword user of the party.
もらうぜ。
No physical damage here.
一匹やっつけた。やったね、レイザー。せーの。狙い撃つ。次の攻撃につなげます。
あいつから鍵が作れそうだな。
行きます。
試してみないか。
Screw this dragon. Punch through the window.
行くぜ。
これでおしまいよ。
So in theory, if we swap back to boss, oh well, too late now. If we swapped back to boss and then to another character, no big deal for us. You're next, I guess. Wait a minute. This one. Ryza? It's something I want to try. Beyond the horizon. It depends with the water beast. Isn't this... Summoner's Bell is now imbued with the power of the water beast and can be used to summon it. What did you do? You can summon that monster with this bell now. Ryza says, like that's a normal thing people do. You can do that? The bell tamed the monster, right? Yes, if we get this monster and ride it, we can get around to the water easily. From now in our adventure, I'm sure we'll need that monster's help. Alright. Climbing up waterfalls. This skill that can be used while riding a water beast. It can be used in places where there are waterfalls. When you press X near a waterfall, the water beast will climb the waterfall. Not only is it a shortcut, but there are places that can only be reached by climbing waterfalls. So actively use this skill whenever you find a waterfall. You can drop your controller. 700 SP? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the wrong one. It's here now.
来てくれるかな。
Yeah.
集めておこう。
Riding around at the speed of water beast. And climbing waterfalls. Game, let's hit an X. There we go. % drop on a mini boss only spawns every hour. Yep. That sure do sound like Korean MMO to me. But, you know, makes it all the cooler when you get it. Oh, it is not very fast on land. Guess that's why they don't call it the land beast. That statue, though.
またよろしく。
Oh, we're slowly finding all the Puni statues. Kinda unsure what's gonna happen when we find them all, but we're finding them. It also looks like another waterfall to me.
どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。
What even are we? Way up here.
さあさあ、集めちゃいましょうね。
Still seems to be oops all dragons for things to fight. Yeah, see, I've only found the statues here. Punis are the slimes of this game, though, for sure. 120%. Specifically Dragon Quest slimes, obviously. Oh, we got a boss up here.
ありがとね。
A treasure chest aside from the boss.
使えるのか。
ワクワクするよね。
Ancient fossil in it. Alright. Hello? No, don't look this way. I was not going to sneak up behind you and do anything like jam an axe up there. Do you know what?
敵のお出ましだ。気をつけろ。
Fishing? Hopefully it's not like... Can other people kill it? Like, do you have to be there to kill it? Like, is it a shared spawn, I guess is what I meant. It probably is. Oh, boss is not meant for taking damage. Yep, that's fine. He's not really set up to do combat. Okay, we need a low pop service for machine going here. Okay, cool. Nifty. Nope, you're gonna hit me, but Federica needs help. I'm gonna take this. You take that. Haha! Oh, it actually did break him. I was gonna say, unshoot lightning damage. That'll show you. But it kind of did, actually. It's easy.
よし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
強くなっちゃったみたい。
Get some levels.
俺もまだまだ修行が足りない。
Dragon Wing and Dragon Egg. Nice. Alright. Not too shabby.
石は様々な用途に使えます。集めておきましょう。
Who knew there'd be a dragon hiding at the top of the waterfall? Wasn't a red Gyarados, but, you know, now we can go up waterfalls. And who knows where that could lead us next time. Just more butts. Get the butts. Alright, we got mostly beehives. We got some butts. Red dragon? I don't know if I fought this type of dragon before. Let's, oh, slow. Right, let's get Ryza to heal boss so that he can actually be able to swap out safely. There you go. Perfect. Mechanism low fishing? Yeah, maybe. Power of fishing will always be top tier though. Oh yeah, no map. Speaking of fishing, it's a shame I can't cast the rod from up here. This seems to be a fishing spot. With a new type of fish, no less. Be a crab, isn't it? No, stingray. Cool. Get some of those. Also, just a house with a bunch of goats on it? Still in here? Alright. Cool. This is already up one waterfall, right? Yeah. And 10 battles in Lease Valley. I don't remember where that is. Up there? Man, they really just want us to go everywhere, don't they? I'm gonna leave that one alone for now. Let's go make our Atelier. Oh, whatever. Good to have different modes of transportation. It is so not fast on land, though. Go swim past the dolphin, really rub it in. Are you riding a divine water beast? No, you're just a dolphin. I don't know if we activated this one. Looks activated though.
またよろしく
Yeah, it is.
出番よ
Nah, the dolphin's just a lame water beast. Clearly.
発見 この辺りいいものが手に入り
Guess
そう
if you
な予感が
insist, we'll get all the rare shimmering materials. Get some free SP. Pull my leg, why don't you? We'll just force it. I don't remember the fastest way up there, so we're just gonna do this.
こんなものが突然現れたっていうのに、どうしてもっと大騒ぎにならないんだろう。
Alright, new base of operations.
ここなんてちょうどいい
See,
ん
this
じゃない
place is just perfect, isn't it?
だな。
I guess so. Let's settle here.
フェデリーカも
Eureka, can you help me too?
はい
Yes, of course.
よーし
Okay then, let's get started. Create a new atelier in the Hilly Isle. Oh yeah. The other one we made was a research base, I think? No, we made a laboratory, right? Yeah. I don't really care enough about farming. I want to make a research base. Yeah, I'm gonna make a research base. Have something for all these.
入れる場所は材料は入れ
Any
る場
seed
所
recipes?
は
Yeah, I don't.
材
So,
料
and even if I did, I really didn't do much with farming in the first one. Like, I like farming games, but to me, Atelier is not a farming game. So, I'd probably forget to do all the farming.
入れる場所
It's just not what I generally would end up doing much of. So the other ones seem a little more immediately useful. I love the concept of put a bunch of materials into this cauldron, stir it for a few days, suddenly house. Anyways. Okay, cool. I clearly don't care about min-maxing, and even if it was as good, I'd still probably not use it then. There we go. It was so dumb, yeah. Once again, I can only be surprised at how quick you did this.
これで
Alchemy, yo.
また便利になったね。
Now we're all set up.
それじゃあ
Well then, let's head for that door. I like the concept of stirring the cauldron to make the building, but then the cauldron ends up inside the building and us outside the building because, you know,
発見
logic and alchemy and things that make sense.
It's magic
It's not a door. That's a door. Ta-da! The palace doors, psh, whatever.
What どれにしようかな
Did we even do anything with Fairstone Light? We needed that for something, but I think we gave it to them? Well, it's also that.
何作ろうかな
Yeah.
何
Need
作ろうかな
something we can't make yet. Flint charcoal? we can make. I don't know
どこに入
what
れ
we
よう
need it for, but we can make it.
マテリアル缶解放入れる場
That's
所
sure
は
some charcoal.
レベルアップ考えすぎかなどこに入れよう
タル
Sure, slap one of those on it.
うーん
Well,
何入れようかな
don't know what we need it for yet.
入れる場所
Pretty good to go when we get there. Ah, almost good to go.
どこに入れようこんな感じかなよーし
There you go.
いけ
Thanks, witches. Yeah, it does wish it could make as much sense.
何作ろうかな
Clearly it does. But neither of these evolve into another recipe. Quartz necklace.
入れ
Can we
る場
make
所
that?
は
No, insufficient ingredients.
何作ろうかなどこに
Warlock
入れよう
ring, also probably insufficient
何
ingredients.
作ろうかな
Yeah, very insufficient. Yeah, no stuffs. We can only make a loft, right? Oh no, that turns into Springwind. Reading it backwards. Calamity, fake bouquet, polishing sand. We'll need crystal element. Blue flame Uraga. Can't make the drops. Black water, holy tree leaf. This bottle. And play blind badass with a cane weapon. Yeah. When you get typecasts that hard. That incredibly hard. Imperial still. Hoping we'd have something good we could mix up. Eh. We're in 1956, and it said something good was hidden behind the next one, so let's just make
どれにしようかな
more keys, something.
うーん入れる場所
There you go, we'll make some garbage keys, who even cares?
よーしいけ
Yeah, it is, I agree. Ah, it only makes 3 that time.
どれにしようかな
And we'll make... more honey crystals, we need those.
レベルアップうーんどれにしようよーしいけ
There we go. Sorcery Rose. Ah, well, that's what we need for that. Then more max quality. We need 1,000 for that, and then we'll probably need materials too. Yeah, I always hate cutting it early. I'm actually really hungry, and this is a fairly logical stopping point. I feel like if we, I want to see what's going to be at the palace gate, but I feel like this is still a logical enough stopping
空気
point.
筒の方はどう
I'm really hungry.
ああぼちぼち
Yeah, I was even before we were talking about it, but then we were talking about it, I'm like,
話をしてもいいか
yeah, good times all around. I'm glad it was one you could actually watch tonight, Jude. I hate to say, don't tune into the Labyrinth ones. It's always great having you here. Don't spoil yourself for the game. It's not worth it. The plan currently, assuming Monster Hunter doesn't drop Title Update 5 tomorrow, which lately, as was pointed out, they've been waiting a week, so hopefully, if they do, Monster Hunter takes precedence. So Thursday and Friday will be Monster Hunter if they do that. But assuming they don't, Thursday will be Labyrinth. Friday, we're gonna... Friday we're gonna do 100% orange juice with the mod squad, which should be chaos, and I hope I can't wait. I don't know what to expect, except it's gonna be great. Saturday we've got some Eureka Orthos. Sunday is gonna be Ace Attorney. Monday's probably Labyrinth. I don't know. Monday's far away. Which is definitely gonna be chaos. Good, wonderful, cute anime chaos sounds like the perfect time. Sounds just wonderful. But that's the plan going forward. We're obviously off tomorrow for D&D night. And yeah, that's what we got. Also got a monster equipped. It is good. And gotta be.
Barrel.
And you know what?
Objection.
I was hoping to get the new one, but oh well. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Oh, we also have the extra shoutouts tonight. Sorry, what am I doing? We had heckin' Sergio dropping 61 month resubscription and Grim dropping 65 months. Big hecking numbers, big subs, big thanks. And yeah, see you all next time.